Welcome back, podcast. Good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh. I was just making sure you was adjusting yourself and everything. Okay. Welcome back, podcast people. We are the Down Bad Podcast, back with episode number 52 in the mother effing building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that, you know, they supporting the Cypher. Everybody that's, you know, going ahead and you know, doing the streams, running them streams up on the Spotify and every single thing, wherever it's at. Hey, we appreciate y'all. We got the music video coming out this Friday, October 14th. The Cypher music video and then the album. I see we just give them the name now. It's going to be out Thursday.
If you want to, go ahead.
All right,
Let's
go ahead.
Live, laugh, and love.
It is not that. Don't listen to him.
All right, we can all say it on three. All right, the album name.
What?
The album on three.
No, what you ask, Malik?
I think I know. No, I think I do know. I do.
Oh, okay.
All right, the album name is 1, 2, 3. Down Forever. Yes, sir. The album Down Forever, that will be coming out on October 21st. It's going to be 10 songs. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead, tune into it and everything of that sort. And on top of that, my bad, if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, any type of audio platform, make sure that you rate this 5-star. If you're listening on YouTube, listen. If you listen on YouTube, listen closely. I'm gonna grab you by your little old neck. Look, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn them notifications on. Otherwise, you tripping. No cap.
You tripping. You fumbling.
If it's about 500 views on this mug, I want 500 likes. No kizzy.
Valid.
Y'all tripping. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But no, I'm not. But I am. But I'm not.
You better like it up.
Man, what? We gonna go ahead and start off with the roll call. Starting off with the corner man.
Galapagos.
Trent.
Baxter.
Afo.
I'm Lou.
Malachi.
We got the producer in the back.
I'll come this way this time.
No hesitation.
No hesitation.
He is
That means it's gonna be a
evolving.
good episode.
I really don't like showing my face, but it's okay.
You have to.
Yeah, we know
I
why.
can see why.
We know why. We know why, chill guy.
I can get my takes off with no face. No face, no case.
Oh my God. So then they zoom in on one of us and then they think it's us that's talking this shit.
He want to be anonymous and nonchalant.
Man, what? So y'all go ahead. If y'all don't know, we do have a Discord, the Down Bad Discord. Hey, that mud be popping, man. We putting leaks in there and everything. Y'all go ahead, join up. Maybe y'all hear some leaks of new videos. Y'all hear some new leaks of new music videos, anything. Hey, just go ahead, join up. Go ahead, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And Fridays, instead of doing Friday night game nights, we actually decided to switch it up for a little bit. We're going to have a live podcast coming on Friday nights. It's going to be at twitch.tv/real_killfun. The last one we did, man, that bitch was like 4 hours. No cap.
Yeah, we can't do
we can't do it that long.
We can't do 4 hours because it was our first time, so
Yeah.
we was just you know.
Hey, but
we
that was
doing.
it was
just
good.
It
chilling.
was fun, but the 4
good.
hours is bit OD.
Yeah, it was a lot of more story times that y'all don't hear because we don't be having enough time and everything like that. And you know, we run on the camera battery, so you know, a lot of the times when we just on Twitch, we just be talking, chilling. You get stories, you get advice, you get to interact with us live. So you know, y'all go ahead, follow up twitch.tv/real_killfun. Now getting onto these TikTok comments, let's go ahead, start it off with Ren Rich. Shout out to you. I wonder what floor they watching us on right now.
I say 8th.
8th.
Yeah,
I look.
8th.
He think 13th.
Yeah, 13th.
13th. We got shout out to Palm Tree, shout out to Camster, Shonen Kid, Chaos Cutie, High Level, Why Hate Key, I fuck with you, man, or girl, or they,
them.
or them, or whoever you are.
Them by default.
Iconic Rhymes, Young Chapo, Love Darla, and GVO Faith, and I Love Me 04. That's a crazy ass name.
Unserious, very unserious name.
If he was born in 04, that means you 18, my nigga. You need to grow the fuck. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But get a serious name though.
And then we got YouTube comments. Let's go ahead and knock off these YouTube comments real quick. We started a little beef arc. Somebody started a little beef arc with us in the comments, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? It was called for, man. Because all I'm gonna say is dudes do be tripping, no kizzy.
Valid.
What you mean by that?
Dudes do be tripping, no kizzy. You know?
Explain that.
I'm gonna explain it in a second. I'm explaining that.
Let's read the comment first.
I'm gonna explain it after we get to the comments. I'm gonna save hers for second last. So starting off with YRB Zai said, really be listening to y'all while I'm back, while I'm at work, even go back to watch the old podcast. Keep doing what y'all do. Y'all time will come soon. Love from South Carolina. Hey, shout out to you, Zai.
Hey, shout out to you, man.
Shout out.
Grace Satterwhite, oh my gosh, she is a real person. Said, I'm back on track with the episodes. Hey guys, what's going on, Grace? What's up with you?
What's up, Grace?
Jam said, I think there is some controversy when it comes to true crime, and it displayed the way Dahmer was. The same thing happened with the Bundy Netflix show. There's a lot of back and forth because a lot of the time people are fetishizing these things people did that are terrible things. Then the show comes out and they're played by popular actors, which clouds the terrible things that they did and the damage that was caused to the families and the community. W episode and W pod, keep it up. Hey, 100% facts.
That's
100% facts. No cap. Jameson said adding time codes is the most legit shit for a podcast. The pod getting more professional. I see. Hey, shout out to me, man.
Yeah, shout out
to me.
Yeah, that was
hey,
dope.
y'all don't even be knowing the shit that I be doing behind the motherfucking scenes, nigga. I'm the motherfucking best, nigga. I be doing this shit. Fuck all y'all. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Jay Cubby, shout out to my nigga Jay Cubby. He said, finna miss these 2-hour pods and y'all still doing skits because I haven't seen them in a while. Have we ever done skits?
Besides the Manscapes one.
Oh, the Manscaped skit. That was a skit. Damn,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
a
We
skit.
should just do some random ass skits.
We can
Y'all
start
was just
doing it.
popping up in the cut with it. Like,
Yeah.
here you go,
Yeah,
bro.
we was
I
just
seen
like,
that.
yeah.
That was funny. That was funny.
Good Burger. That's a crazy name. Said Good Burger should have taught you. Damn.
What? Wait, what?
That's their name. Good Burger should have taught you.
Welcome to the Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Exactly. Said no way. Producer must have got it cut from the you wanted braids guy. Hey, you know what he
The Nito?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. You ever seen them TikToks where he was like, if you don't know how to braid, just say you can't braid. And then he revealed it, he take off the do-rag and then the dude shaking and there's barely anything there.
What you got to say to that?
Yo, Mike, bro.
Oh
I've never
my
seen them
god.
TikToks, so I don't know.
That's
I want a braids, Nito.
I gotta show me the TikToks, man.
LME XZ said, chill guy is insane, bro.
Chill guy.
You want to tell him what your name is, Brody?
Chill guy, but I mean, I don't know.
You don't know about Chill Guy?
You don't know about chill guy? Chill
I
guy's
mean, I don't
acceptable?
know. Shit, I guess I'm chill. I'm a guy. So,
Cool dude.
I guess that works.
Cool dude. Rush said, OMG, check out the cipher, guys. It's a hit classic. And then I'll be a thing offender for a bag. Chill God episode 51, 4345. That's OD, my guy.
That was crazy.
So another one, Kenny G said $100 million to be an offender. Producer man need to get checked because ain't no fucking way.
But 100 mil though?
100 mil? I ain't gonna lie. I would understand,
Look,
bro.
I can understand it.
Not-
It
no,
just
I
depends.
no comment.
It depends on the reason why you
I don't
are.
got no
It's like-
comment.
Y'all know Russell Simmons is doing exactly what I would be doing.
What?
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Russell Simmons.
That's-
Whoa,
you can't be throwing
don't,
accusations.
don't throw names. Don't throw names. Don't
you
throw
can't throw
names.
accusations like that.
What is
Okay,
he
let's
doing?
ask you. So this is our guest. You gonna have reintroduce yourself real
How
quick.
y'all doing, family? I go by Trent.
All right, so we gonna before we get into you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. Would you be a sex offender for $100 million?
Bro, that's
No,
so...
but look,
That is
no,
such
but
a crazy question. Wait, let him
listen.
answer first. Let him answer
but
first.
wait,
Let him
context.
answer first.
Take the hat off.
Let him answer first.
Wait, before you
Let him answer first.
Before you answer, this is the sexual offense
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
you're getting caught for. Is
Hold the mic closer.
streaking or wasn't being naked in
Yes,
Walmart? right?
you ran through Walmart,
Running-
and that's why
running
you're
through Walmart
classified as a
naked.
sex offender now.
Streak through Walmart.
Yes.
for $100 million.
Can I give like my thought process with it? as
Go
I
ahead.
talk? All right, for sure. So,
this man
off
up.
top, I'm gonna say no, only because being a sex offender like that ruins your life. Like no matter how successful you are, wherever you go, that follows you.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Preacher.
saying? That follows you for a fact. And think about it, you got kids, a family, a wife. Like that reflects on you. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna hear about it. Like that's just crazy. But streaking, it's people who streak. You know what I'm saying? During football games, soccer across the world. I'm not gonna say I condone it, but $100 million to run across that field. Look,
I said I agree with you to a certain extent because when you said you can literally just leave the country and never come back to this motherfucker,
I'll go to
I ain't
Brazil.
gonna lie.
I'll go to Brazil.
Hey,
Look,
you won't
man,
have to see me no
I'm
more.
doubling down, man. I'm doing it, and you know what I'm saying. They can. they can see the article. Oh, I'm a sex offender. But when you meet me, it's
Bro,
like,
please don't
Yeah,
say
don't
it like
say
that.
it. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Don't say it like that.
Don't say it like that.
That's what I'm saying.
like-
Bro, I understand where you're coming from. It's just how you're presenting
look,
it.
this
It
is for
sounds
comedic
crazy.
purposes. I got to put that out there
Like,
first. This is for
look,
comedic
bro.
purposes. It's for the pod. It's for entertainment.
You can't even. Oh my God, bro.
Look, I'm streaking for the 100 mil.
That's a
That's
good
all
way
you
to
gotta
put
say.
it.
That's all you
That's a
gotta
great
say.
way to put
That's
it.
a
That is
great
a great way to put
It's
it.
that way.
I'm streaking for the 100
Only
mil.
is put it that way.
That's
For
perfect.
100 mil, I go buy an island and chill on the island.
That's acceptable. That's
I
acceptable.
don't think that's enough for an
acceptable.
I
island.
feel like this conversation has no right answer though. I
It
feel like
doesn't.
you
There is
gonna
no
be-
right
It's,
answer.
it's all
Right.
opinion based. It's all opinion based.
100%
That's
opinion
crazy.
based.
The
There's no right
question
answer.
is, are you willing to sell out for that money? And
For
I'm
the
willing to
100
sell out.
M's?
For 100 mil.
Man,
Now for $1 million? No.
No.
10 million? No.
Can I-
20 million? No.
Can I say
50
something
million?
though?
No.
I just realized though, like Walmart is like a playground for kids. So, like, I
Exactly.
don't think I think I rescind that, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a lot of kids in Walmart.
I ain't gonna cap. They gonna see. They seeing shit that they gonna see when they get older, bro.
wow.
I need that 100 mil, bro.
So you saying
I
they
need that
gonna see it
100 mil,
eventually?
bro.
Alright, bro. Nah, that's cooked,
Hey,
bro.
I ain't
That's
gonna
cooked,
cap,
bro.
though.
Nah, that's
Look,
cooked, bro. That's
they
cooked.
gonna see
Nah,
it.
bro, it's cool,
They
bro.
have
It's
to
cool, bro.
say
It's cool, bro. It's
things.
cool.
Nah,
It's
dude.
cool,
They
bro. It's
have
cool,
to.
bro. It's cool. It's
Bro,
cool, bro. It's
bro.
cool.
All right,
It's cool.
all right.
It's
We
cool.
can
It's
move
cool.
past it.
Nah,
We can move
nah,
past it. We
nah,
can move
nah,
past
we're-
it.
yeah, we're past
But
it, bro.
look, I would try to avoid the kids as much as possible,
Oh
obviously, and I wouldn't be touching nobody.
He
It
said,
would
"I'm
be
not
a
going
straight.
to the toy
It would be
aisle."
a straight in and out.
Bro, we
It would be a straight in and
Gonna
out.
run to the toy aisle.
No. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that.
You can't.
But
you
if they
can't say all
said, if
that.
they said you gotta, just go ahead, hit the outskirts and run real
God.
quick. Hey, listen,
Oh, God.
100 mil. That's like asking. Would you, bro? That's setting your kids up like for life, bro. That's setting them up, bro.
Right, you kind of. I feel how you thinking. Like you taking the L for them.
Exactly.
I hear you.
Exactly.
I hear
Trust me,
you.
I understand
hear
the
you.
thought process.
You
It's just
taking the L for your family.
Saying
Little
it
thing I
out
can do
loud
it.
is the crazy part to me. It's just
Like,
saying.
come on, bro.
It's just
That's
saying it.
crazy.
It's
Why
crazy.
would I not do that? I'm taking the L for the fam, bro. You gonna look at me as a bad guy?
I never said I was.
Look,
I'm just
hey.
saying how it's being stated.
Is my story being is my story
Oh my
going
gosh,
to
I
be
thought
able to
we
be
were done.
broadcasted? So, for example, why
I
do
don't know.
you do that?
Hey, just
Right,
let's
this is
drop it.
small
Let's just drop it.
town.
Let's just drop it. We're
Keep
going
it
too
right
deep.
there.
do?
We're going too deep.
Is this
We're
off
going
the
too
radar?
deep.
I wouldn't. I already said I wouldn't.
See,
wouldn't?
y'all know, like, man, look, man.
It's a
Hey.
tough one, man. But
Hey, it's
if
all
everybody
personal.
knows my story, they'd be like, I would do it too. It's understandable.
Yeah.
because I get it though. I mean, it's like
Damn, that was.
I probably would.
That was a
it's
powerful
tough
one.
That's a tough.
You got
All right,
people
let's
in here licking ice
hold on. We
creams
got to continue because we ain't got as much time
other
as
shit.
before.
Oh my gosh.
It's Sarah said, W Pod, by the way, I like the 2 hours. Y'all stick to them if it's not too much for y'all. We'll consider it.
I was about to say.
And then the second to last for today is going to be Bon Von, Mr. Bon Von himself. He
Yes,
says,
sir.
I like the long intros, and he said, SO for a bag. Rich people weird as fuck. He was talking about the Squid Games when he said rich people weird as fuck. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Bon Von. Now,
Shout out that man.
for the final comment that had to come for today, Mr. Malik, are you ready for this?
I am.
All right.
Let's hear it.
I'm just make sure that mug ain't move.
I'll bring it up just so you can look at it.
Yeah. So damn, I'm about to say you look bright as hell. Said I love y'all and I watch every video. Hey, shout out to you, Olivia.
Appreciate you, Olivia.
Shout out Olivia. man.
Said, but y'all were on something weird today. Please, I'm gonna say my part first, then we gonna let you handle it. But yeah, my part gonna handle basically the same thing we all said. I love y'all and I watch every video, but y'all were on something today. A woman worth her salt will be able to come up with a solution to a problem. Men are taught not to communicate their emotions the same way women are encouraged to communicate their emotions. We just want to hear how y'all feel about stuff, and that's why we come to y'all to vent sometimes. Y'all skip over the emotions and feelings in the situations we tell y'all about to get to the more physical aspect of the situation, so that your emotions, so that you're emotionally vulnerable. The sandwich comment was a shitty because telling a woman to make a sandwich has been historically been used in a way that is harmful to women. We don't have a problem cherishing and caring for meaningful people in our lives, and I will personally be happy to cook for a lot of people I love. But the specific comment for a woman to make someone a sandwich is rooted in an oppressive nature. It directly correlates to domestic violence, misogyny, and sexism, and the general idea that women don't provide anything but service to men. It's definitely giving shit bag boyfriend. Now hold on.
Shit
Hold
bag
on.
boyfriend.
Wait. The only thing I had a problem with, and first off, I want to say shout out to you, Olivia. Shout out to you because that was some of the best comments that I've read as far as Grammarly.
Honestly,
Grammarly, it was
that
so
was, yeah.
easy to read. Shout out to you, Olivia. But the only thing that I had a problem with, please do specifics. You know this man's name. You know this man's name. We didn't say anything that was wrong. It was him. He brought up the sandwich comment. He's the one that doubled down on it. He's the one that sat up there and said, men with solutions, men with their salt, men with this, men with that. Hey, that was him. So please don't say y'all. That's the problem. Hey, black people have the biggest problem with that. Do not say y'all when it was him. I understand we a group, but we still have our own individual values, and that's what people like. So everybody brings their own individuality to the table. So when he sits up there and he tries to articulate on his values, don't place it on us, please. Because otherwise, the producer and him, we will be the worst fucking podcast to exist.
We're not that bad.
You are.
I've toned it down.
You have. I will give you that. I will give you that.
I'm turning it up, man. Fuck out of here.
Nah,
No, I ain't gonna lie.
No,
When my
after
mom
Sneak-
seen the thing with him and the basketball shot,
that was crazy.
she was like, that is fucking ridiculous.
That was
What
actually
happened?
ridiculous.
When you said you wouldn't let your girl take the basketball shot, even if she was a pro WNBA
you had no
player,
skill,
and you had
no
you
talent,
had
nothing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm taking a shot.
yeah. See, okay, we'll
Hey,
match that though.
we're past
Malik,
that.
What do you want to say? Yeah, it'd be some crazy shit that be
It's crazy
happening.
at the time.
Everything I've said so far, I'm doubling down on the pod so far though. I've never said nothing that like.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Go
real
speak your
quick.
piece first.
Well, first off, what was the first part? What she said? I said women don't
A woman worth
come
her
with,
salt.
come with ideas.
A woman worth her salt will be able to come up with a solution to a problem.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't see. Oh, she's a smart woman. She should be able to come with her own. I agree with that. Same with a man worth his salt. He can come up with ideas too. I never disagreed and said women can't come up with ideas. So that's the first part. The second part, if I happen to come home and all I ask is for my wife to make me a sandwich.
Please.
No,
Please don't say
listen.
nothing bad.
You can't.
Go ahead.
Let him go.
How is that rooted in misogyny, and how is that domestic abuse? And what phrase can and this whole phrase, these six words, can you make me a sandwich? Explain to me how is that misogynist and how is that domestic abuse?
No. Look,
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't say
didn't
it's
say it
domestic.
was.
She
What'd
didn't
she
say
say?
it like that,
She
but
said
she's
it was
saying it's rooted in.
How is that rooted in domestic? So if I go
Nah,
to make,
no,
listen, if I go to
no.
McDonald's and it's a woman that's cooking the food and I ask her, hey, can I get a double cheeseburger? That doesn't mean I'm rooted.
Bro,
Does
what?
that make me a?
Yeah, that's different, bro. She getting paid for that. That's her
She's
job.
getting
Yo.
paid. It's still a woman though.
What she's talking about is you're using it in a disrespectful way that's rooted in oppression and disrespect in all
How did I use
terms like
But
that.
the thing is,
Listen, 'cause
hold on, I got you. Because I understand what he's saying. Because he didn't say it in a way where it was like, he meant it in literal terms.
little like, hey babe, can you make me a sandwich?
But she's saying that what she's saying is the term is rooted to have misogynist and sexist values. So like that's like saying hold on. That's like telling somebody black. It's a piece of cotton right there, and I say, can you pick that cotton up for me? You see how it sounds crazy, but they could literally mean it. You know what I'm saying?
But like,
but it works. Yeah, you're right.
He didn't say
Though,
chicken. He went
because you can
straight to
actually
cotton.
you can 100% prove that.
But the way you said it, you were like, man, go make me a sandwich. The
How does
fuck?
the way I say it?
No, hold
I
on.
mean, when I said it that way, I was goofing around. I ain't gonna hold. But
can't goof around like that,
If I
though.
come in a house and I'm like, "Hey, babe, can you make me a sandwich?" Does that mean I'm misogynist now and I'm
But
rooted?
you
in
did not
domestic-
say it like
No,
that.
hold on,
That's the
real quick,
thing.
hold on, real quick,
matter, though.
Hold on, quick.
It does.
How you? Yeah,
It
how
does
you?
matter.
You have to keep in mind we have a platform.
And it's not like I said, "Hey, motherfucker, make me a sandwich."
No. I get you. I get where you're coming from, and I
And
understand.
let me give you the context. And I said this: if a man is taking care of all the bills, your woman don't gotta work, she can stay at home, take care of the kids. I come home and I'm just like, you make me a sandwich. And I said, and what I meant, I don't know if I said it right, so you may have got it wrong, but if she has a problem with making you a sandwich when you take care of all this fucking, you paying the bills, making sure the kids going to school, you doing everything you're supposed to do. She has a problem with you asking her to make you a sandwich. there is something wrong with that relationship.
But Malik, what
There
we
was
trying
something
to what she was trying to say was
Well, that's what I meant. So I don't know why she's saying it's
listen
rooted.
real quick. Listen real
Feelings.
quick. What she said was, she said she would never have a problem if there's somebody that she cherishes and that she adores. If they ask for her to make a sandwich, she said she would never have a problem with that.
So what was the other
But
part?
listen. Hold on, nigga. Listen.
Right.
The only thing that she said was wrong was she's saying the term "make her a sandwich." If you would have said, "Can you make me something to eat?" I doubt she would have had a problem with it. It's the term you saying "make me a sandwich," and the whole thing was because of Candace Owens. So fuck you, Candace Owens.
So if I say
it was her article that sparked all this, because you remember the article said, what's it called? Candace Owens and black women make me a sandwich.
So like another word would be like, go back to the kitchen.
no, that's straight up wrong.
It's
You're basically saying like you ain't got no worth but to be.
but that's
the
the same
thing.
way.
Not really.
It's rooted the
So if I
same
said-
way.
No, it's how it's
So listen,
rooted.
if I say make me some spaghetti, does that mean that she don't got no worth?
No,
to make
there's
it?
nothing rooted with spaghetti.
So it's like
bro.
it's the history behind
history
the
behind
it,
sandwich.
bro.
Like you already know historically, men telling a woman go make me a sandwich is like rooted in that misogynistic energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So like if you honestly, bro, if you didn't say sandwich, it might have been a little different. I won't
Yeah,
even cap
that's
it
what
on
I'm
you.
saying.
Honestly,
You're
bro,
doing
if you
the
would
same
have told
Sandwich. If you said
So,
make me
like,
some spaghetti,
listen,
I ain't gonna lie, she probably wouldn't have felt all that way.
I'm finna
It just
double.
comes down to feelings.
I'm finna
bro.
double down, man. Like,
at least watch your words.
Yeah, watch your
Watch your
words.
words.
man. I mean, to me, I don't see how that's misogynist. So would you?
Bro,
so
no,
the,
y'all
what's the, so
tweaking.
the reverse of
Y'all
that?
tweaking
Listen.
because he's not technically wrong. It's that she felt away,
She-
and
exactly. She
and
felt
y'all
the
want
way
him
and
to
it was like-
apologize for saying
And
what
I'm
he
not
said,
gonna
but really,
apologize
he
for
didn't
that.
really say anything that was
But
technically
we're not
bad.
telling him to
Yeah,
apologize.
Yeah, we're not saying say sorry. We
We
said be
saying it's-
mindful.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
Be
never
mindful
said
with
to
the
apologize.
That's why
words,
she took it that way.
understanding.
Type deal.
I can
gotta be
understand that,
mindful.
but I mean, like end of the day, though, I'm not finna change how I say it.
Because we have
not
both
gonna
women
let
and
you-
men
100.
listeners.
I'm not finna let them put a terrible meaning on the word sandwich. Like, come on, bro.
It's
There's
not.
no- there's no-
Listen,
Bro,
hold on.
the
For the last
history.
and final time. For the last and final
Cause you
time.
said
Malik,
how?
wait.
Cause you- Okay.
Malik, for the whole entire thing, I get it. You love your sandwiches. There's nothing wrong with the word sandwich. It's the phrase "make me a sandwich." The whole wait.
Okay, go
the
ahead.
whole
Say a
thing
B- say a
is
BLT
the
next
phrase
time.
"make me a sandwich."
Okay.
It's basically the whole entire phrase is rooted. And people back in the day, when they told their wives, "Yo, make me a sandwich," it was basically saying she had no self-worth. They were basically saying anything
Like that's
like
all
that.
she's good for.
Exactly.
why-
So wait. When you said it, we know you didn't mean it in that way, but she's saying the way that you said it, basically she took it as a way that you said it in that phrase. But we know that you didn't understand. We're not telling you to apologize.
'Cause I'm not.
We're not telling you. Nigga, I just said we're not telling you to apologize.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just doubling
We're
down.
not telling you to apologize. We're not telling you to apologize. We're just saying if there's a phrase that has to do with some type of rooted depth or anything like that, like when Bryan, when he told me to stop saying when you called what you call dudes that fuck the same girl, well, I'm gonna bleep it out, but yeah, you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to say that because
You good.
It's a derogatory term, but people use it in a different type of way now.
Please
You
don't
see what I'm
start
saying?
saying things.
But
You can't even
Hey,
argue that.
hold
one.
on. We gotta do that. We gotta do that on our own separate podcast. We
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah.
Hey, Trent, go ahead. Listen, we'll come back another day.
Yeah, you can come back another way. This
come back
episode's
another
about to
day.
be about this
y'all
man.
are crazy, man.
Listen, man. Like
We did have to address that
Listen,
though.
no, we don't want to listen.
Let's
Let's
move on,
move
move on,
on.
let's move
I
on.
didn't even finish
Let's
my
move
point, but it
on.
is what it is.
Nah,
I'm doubling down.
we'll come back. We'll come back.
just gotta
We'll
be
come back.
mindful
We'll
with
come
what
back.
we say.
We'll come back.
Just be mindful with what you say.
Man,
be
hey,
mindful.
Toss in there.
Hey, the truth hurts, man. But
Oh my god.
my
Okay.
God.
Okay. Okay.
man.
Oh my god, we're getting canceled. We're getting fucking gone. Trent. Go ahead. You know what? First off, what's good? What's good, Majid?
Welcome to the
poppin'?
podcast.
Welcome to the
No,
podcast.
we don't shake up. We have five.
Welcome to the
high
podcast.
five.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. You.
Gang.
Yeah.
Gang.
We
He would never get up, bro.
Right, that's the
Don't.
first time. Right?
He would-
That's the first time we did an air high five.
Yeah,
But
usually he don't even air high five. He must like you. But yeah, go ahead, tell us a little bit about your background, where you come from, you know, what you do and everything of that sort.
For sure. So my full name is Trenton, but I go by Trent. I'm a music artist, graphic designer, amongst other things. But I just ultimately create. I'm from the west side of Chicago. I mean, what exactly all do y'all want to know? I mean, I could get y'all promo on music or whatever, but
Hey, bro, go ahead, do your thing.
For sure. It's just, every time I tap into y'all platform, y'all tap into substance. So I didn't know if y'all had any like specific tidbits y'all wanted to get into, but yeah, no. I actually just did something yesterday with Chill God himself. It's gonna be a classic. I kid y'all not. It's beautiful. Y'all know how he work too. It's beautiful work.
Very beautiful work.
Definitely.
Check out the Cypher video dropping Friday.
Yes, sir. And then outside of that, I also host events in Chicago. So I host open mics for people to come out and perform.
Interesting.
So definitely tap into that, y'all. If y'all artists, tap into that. Whatever.
Interesting.
You ain't gonna show up.
And yeah.
And then I was also telling them like you trade too and stuff like that.
Yeah. So as far as on a financial level, I be trading on the side. You know what I'm saying, on my own. And then I also consult, and I do a lot of stuff. I just keep busy, you know.
As you should.
Yeah. That's serious.
Keep yourself busy to stay out of drama.
Man, that's the key. You know what I'm saying? I feel like earlier we were just talking about how like people of this generation are like in the most debt because of dating, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like
That's crazy.
Hey, not I.
That was the before podcast talk. Basically,
I can't
what he said
relate.
was it was a study that basically said 22% of millennials are now going in debt because of dating, and the caption was Cash App her $500 got y'all niggas in the mud.
for real. Like I feel like a lot of people nowadays aren't able to just sit down and focus on one thing or really lock in with their craft because there's so much out here like distracting them, whether it's women, whether it's, you know, them not really even being able to sit down and focus on something, or whether they just so focused on getting the bag they don't know how to actually focus in on it. You know, because everybody want the bag, but it's like, okay, the steps to getting the bag, you know what I'm saying? So things like that. But yeah.
They be on drugs. They be high.
That too, but I ain't know if we could talk about all that on here. So
Yeah, we can basically talk about anything that ain't too crazy.
okay.
And we'll let you know what's too crazy.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
majority of it flies.
So, what would you say is like? Let's just get this out the way early. So, what do you feel like is your more so end goal, like with music?
With music, you know, I used to want to be like a number one superstar with everything I create, but I don't know. Nowadays I just want to create a platform for people. Like, yeah, I'm always create my own music and always express myself, but it's not really a race anymore. It's more so just a journey. So ultimately, I would say my number one goal is just to create something in the city of Chicago first that like gives people the platform that I feel like I never had. You know, an unbiased platform too, because you could show up to events and want to perform, or you could show up to functions and feel like, okay, this the one. I'm about to lock in. I'm about to perform, show them what I got. And then you already peep energy, you already peep vibes. It's already like a click in there that's already locked in or something, you know, and you feel like, okay, there's already an in crowd and they don't know me. So at this point, like, you know, have you ever felt that way? Yeah. And it's like all off top, there's a mental barrier unless you just cutthroat as an artist and you like, I don't care about them, it's me. But realistically, it's I don't know, I feel like that gets in the way of a lot of artists' confidence. So I want to create something for that. And then musically myself, I feel like if I put on everybody else, that's ultimately putting myself on, right? But I'm not being selfish about it, you know, because even at my events, I don't perform at my own events. Like, I just let other people do their thing, you know what I'm saying? So I would say that's my ultimate goal, creating something for others, so ultimately I can have more fun and be creative with them.
That's what's up.
I like that.
That's what's up. So we back in this thing, you know what I'm saying? So I really like, you know, that the whole putting yourself, I like that phrase. Putting others on is also putting yourself on.
Nah,
so
that's really good.
That's a really
one.
good thing, and I really do fuck with that because
The Young Thug method.
yeah, baby,
Yeah.
baby too.
He's not wrong.
And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I really do fuck with that because a lot of people, you're right, they are very selfish out here today, especially in the city of Chicago.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Man.
And I'm gonna be real. I'm surrounded by a bunch of talented people, like mad
As you
talented
should.
artists, videographers, even musicians who play like 12 instruments. Like mad talented people, and people don't know them. They're not necessarily putting themselves out there. They haven't found a platform to do it. So why don't I create that? You know. And if they work with an amazing artist and get that attention, that's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see my peoples kind of grow. But yeah.
So do you feel like in the city of Chicago, do you feel like, because I've always said this, even when it comes to podcasts, even when it comes to any type of social media, I feel like it's a lot of people in Chicago be viewing it bad as to support others because they don't want to be looked at as like a goofy.
Honestly, and this is no diss to anybody in Chicago because I love my city and I love my people, but a lot of people in Chicago are just followers. Honestly, I feel like it might come from the energy of being in the city or people wanting to be in the city or whatever, but it's just following. Like, you could be an amazing artist because I've been to a lot of events, whether at the Promontory, the Forge, whatever, and it's been amazing artists. And honestly, people won't really rock with them. Like, they'll rock with them, but they won't give them that energy unless they see somebody else rocking with him. It's always like, oh, he rock with him? Oh, he gotta be hot.
Man, I've seen that in person.
Yeah.
And
It's a paradox,
crazy.
bro.
And the thing is, like, you could be right there listening to both artists, and the first one who didn't get as much love might have given the lyrics, given the energy, had the appearance with the swag, because it's different layers to being an artist, whether you're a rapper, singer, whatever. But they could have been given everything, but because they kind of got it out the mud, nobody really knows them, they might not be in tight with this clique or in tight with that clique. It's like they don't really get the love. And then the second artist, respectfully, they might be okay. There's more swag than anything, but they get all the love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking anything from any artist because I feel like everybody works hard at their craft, but I feel like the people who kind of get it out of nowhere and just kind of make it, I don't want to say on their own, but really like, I don't know, not underground artists, but like the ones who really pen and pad, and then they go to that open mic and spit their heart out, and that was the hardest thing that day, but because nobody knows them, they're not getting that love. I feel like they're stuck in Chicago.
Yeah, that's very true.
Have y'all heard of Mick Jenkins?
Yeah,
I love him. I love him to death. He's amazing. I feel like he should be getting more love, even though he's very successful even now. Like, even now, he's doing his thing, but people should know him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
They should.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
100%.
So, yeah, and not to keep bringing up all these other artists, but it's just kind of answer your question about Chicago. I feel like it's a barrier, and I feel like only the people can change it, but only if the people want to have their own opinions.
And I really think, I think that's really
like
true
that.
because
I
it's
like that.
really crazy. Like, in Chicago, there is a lot of people that you are 100% right. They will not fuck with your shit until they hear somebody else fuck with your shit.
Hold up, I got a question. So, sorry, excuse me. We had another like Chicago producer basically saying a similar thing, and he said, to really blow up, you have to leave Chicago. What are your thoughts on that?
100. I actually left Chicago for like a year last year, so I traveled to different cities, and like, I was putting my music on, but I realized people outside of Chicago rock with my music more than in Chicago. And that's not even like to be cliche, it's actually legit. Like, I can go to Wisconsin and play my music and they'll be like, bro, you hard, like what? Or I'll go to like, LA, and like a couple people will cling to me and want to stay in contact. That's the thing about LA too. Like, if you're really good, or if you actually have potential, artists will kind of cling to you and want to kick it with you or connect with you and things like that. So it's just different things you feel out for people to see if people really like your music. But 100, if you leave Chicago, people will rock with you more. And even better, if you leave Chicago and blow up in another city, Chicago gonna act like they always claimed you.
Oh yeah.
They gonna act like, hey man, you was off of what and what? Man, you was my brother back in the day. Like, yeah, all right,
That's really fucking crazy.
Nah.
Because it's really like Chicago be having, I always said Chicago is one of the music capitals. Like,
100%.
it is a fucking music capital. There's much music that comes out from Chicago and everything like that. But the thing is, they always say you have to leave Chicago in order to blow up in Chicago, which it's really sad.
It's crazy.
It's either two ways. You either leave or you die.
Yeah.
Those are the only ways you blow up in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I'm
Crazy.
like, that's really sad. But I mean,
or you get connected in, like, knowing people. Like I said earlier, like, people could come out and see you perform, but if they don't know you or they don't feel like you rocking with somebody, then they're not really gonna cling to you. Like, I know a lot of artists that I'm cool with. They'll try and get like shows with up and coming Chicago artists that might be getting that attention already.
Yeah.
So they'll cling to that energy, or they'll cling to, oh, he performing there? All right, let me open up. Or, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to be around that. So when people see that artist, they see them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And trying to get that. So, yeah, but I feel like that's harder because you end up spending thousands opening up for these artists and all this other stuff. And realistically, that hurts your pocket more than anything.
That's real shit. That's real shit. No
That
cap.
is some real shit.
Cause, man, we be having a lot of artists and everything on here, and it's like I be wishing the best for everybody. But one thing that I be wishing the most is once you start blowing up, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, sir.
As crazy as it sounds, like,
No,
bro,
I
get the
agree.
fuck out of here,
I
bro.
agree.
Cause
I
you
agree.
never know. You never know. One, it'd be a lot of little grimy motherfuckers in Chicago. They be doing some
Man.
real off the wall, just real sloppy ass shit. And jealousy is one of the top factors why niggas be dying in Chicago.
100%.
It's fucking jealousy. And I was like, as much artists that we get on here, and as much artists that they be like, you know, they on their grind and everything like that. I be like, bro, as soon as you start getting that little clout, bro, get the fuck out, bro. Just go somewhere different. Go somewhere different. Cause it is so crazy. Other places, they rock with their music. So excuse me, they rock with the music like from the people at the city so heavy, like,
Bro,
like New York. Oh my
right.
good
New York.
God.
Atlanta.
New York and Atlanta.
New York and Atlanta, I swear to God, if anybody even claims that they from Atlanta and they're a musician, artist, or anything like that, bro, they immediately, boom, 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 everybody in the city. Who's that?
Yeah.
New York is the number one. If anybody in New York is just sitting
I
up
ain't
there,
gonna lie. I feel like New York rock with their artists a little too hard. Like some of these artists that they rock with, and they might not be super popular, and I'm not gonna name names, but they not all that. Like it's New York got an amazing music scene right now, but some of the artists I feel like are just getting by off the cadence.
see, but I have no problem with that though.
You like the cadence?
I really
Bro,
have no
New York
problem with
has
that
a
because
great
it's like
community.
It reminds me of Sicko Mob back in the not jerking,
The bopping days.
Bopping days, like out west, like music that you know it's hot, but it all sounds the same to a degree. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
Sicko Mob. They most definitely they songs
was-
did sound a lot like
Yeah,
the
and
same ass beat.
And it's love because at the time that music was hot, they was doing their thing, and Sicko Mob actually was rapping, but it was some other artists who had the exact same sound and had some clout, but they weren't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just hopping on the cadence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the only thing.
See, because I always, and it's like I'm kind of iffy with it, but I'm more so on the side of I understand the support. I understand the support, and I fuck with support. Even if it's like extreme support, I still fuck with it because I would rather have somebody be supported than them not have shit at all.
That's real.
So, it's like on one hand you can think, man, hey, that shit is garbage, but I still fuck with, like, even if it's not just the music, I fuck with his word. I fuck with his wordplay, how he talk in interviews or anything like that. I fuck with him as a person. So then you got people that start riding for you and everything like that. I have no problem with that. Support is one thing that I will never sit up there and deny to anybody. If you want to get my support and you support me, I'm supporting you. I'm going to support you right back. And
That's
just
real.
as heavy.
That's real.
So
Honey.
I understand it though. I understand it.
That's real.
I feel like y'all niggas ain't say shit.
I've been talking.
I'm talking about
What?
1, 2, and 3. Kelvin, how do you feel?
I'm chilling.
One day we're gonna have to get a whole paragraph out of Kelvin, because
Yeah.
I think Kelvin, I think you done told one story time on here out of all 52 episodes.
All in the beginning.
Yeah, it was all in the beginning.
Bro spilled his beans and dipped.
Hell nah. And this nigga only talk when fucking misogyny comes around. So
Hey man. Hey.
I don't even.
Red pill Malik in the building.
Don't even
Nah.
stop.
Oh man.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the questions. I'm sure you done seen a couple of our videos, so you already know what's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about it. What is your most down bad moment?
Man. Okay.
Oh shit, he rubbed his eye.
Yeah, you gotta really think. I done had a few. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like everybody who really hustle for something or really got an ambition in life has had a couple down bad moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a fact. For a fact, I gotta pick the right one that's appropriate. I'm like,
Yeah, just say whatever you're comfortable with.
yeah.
This nigga smiling.
Oh man, it's that trauma smile.
a little bit.
No names, by the way.
Right. I'm trying to factor it out. A down bad moment. Alright, can I talk about strip clubs? Huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Love. So look, so this was my second time going to a strip club ever. And I was with a bunch of like old heads. I was with a bunch of like OGs, basically, like old niggas that was like, looking out for me, helping me out with stuff, that type of stuff. So it was cool. And I was in East St. Louis, if y'all know where that's at.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh God.
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was in East St. Louis. And I can say the name of the club or not.
Go ahead.
They have an Onyx out there. You know Club Onyx.
Yeah.
They got one out there. So I went in there with them, and this is my second time in a strip club. I'm not really nervous, but I'm just like, all right, I'm here. I got my big homies with me, so I'm not worried about nothing. I go in there, and it's just like you could feel the energy. Like it's just the most ratchet upon ratchet upon ratchet. And East St. Louis, they get down, so it's like people looking. Like I walk in with like 8 big homies behind me. Like I'm somebody important at the time. I wasn't. I was just little bro. Like I was just little bro with them. So they looking at me, and I'm just walking, moseying along. I'm seeing pairs of this, sets of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was just a beautiful time. But when I actually, so we posted up, had a little section or whatever, and at this club, if you have a section, the ladies will come to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of their show or whatever, they'll come to you and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. And at the time, once again, I'm little homie. I don't got no bread, so they passing me bread to put on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling lit. And next thing you know, I'm like, all right, man, I gotta use the restroom. So I go to the restroom, and it's it's not really a line, but it's just like crowded because they literally crowding the stage and stuff, and the restroom is off to the side. So I gotta go over there. I go in the restroom, and I'm handling my business or whatever. Of course, niggas still looking. It's just, I don't know, they just look, they just stare. I feel around in my pockets. My wallet gone.
Damn.
My wallet gone. No doubt. So that was the beginning of the night. But I'm a little smith, so I'm cool. I wasn't stressing too hard because in my head I'm like, all I had was my ID and a couple singles. In my head I'm like, we good, like, cause I'm having too much of a good time.
You ain't had no cars in your
Nah, not at the time.
Okay,
cause I'm in East St. Louis. I already left most of our stuff in the hotel room.
That's smart.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. We pop out. Well, I leave out the bathroom. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I'm not really thinking about it. I'm not about to ruin my big homies' night either. It's about they having a good time too. So it would be kind of bogus if I became a liability. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like that. So I go back to the table. I tell one of them like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I just lost my wallet. I think one of these shorties took it off me. And he like, all right, don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm back to having fun. Then I go and try and get a dance. I'm feeling bold. I go and try and get a dance. And you know what I'm saying? This was around the time when Meg Thee Stallion was really popping, you feel me? Like, yeah. And that wasn't too long ago, but really first coming out, she got the whole summer shorties acting crazy. I go after the Amazonian shorty.
Ooh, we go after a stallion?
Yeah. I was feeling myself.
She was neighing?
Man, bro, she had two. This was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So the later it get, the badder they get. The badder they get. Uh-huh. So I'm feeling myself. I go up to her, and this is when my pride took a hit, bro. When I you know what I'm saying? Can I say I smacked her with the bread? You feel me?
Hold up, where though?
On the ass, bro. I was feeling myself, and this is literally when the night took a plunge. She turned around and didn't see me, bro. That was when my confidence took a little hit. I was like, all right, this cool. I still got this bread though. So right here. Then she started laughing.
Oh my God!
But then she's like, all right, it's cool, because she see the bread in my hand. So she like, it's business, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, we do it. So she get to dancing on me, bro. And I remember vividly being drunk and just thinking like, bro, her ass is on my stomach, folks.
Oh my God.
And I remember this day. I ain't gonna lie, like to this day, I remember that. That's why, like, it was too much dip on my chip, bro. It was too much dip on my chip, bro. I had to react. It was too much dip on my chip, bro.
Oh my God.
So then after that, my big homies came around me because then she started talking shit. We in East St. Louis. These girls don't care. Yeah. Like she over here doing this to my right. No, that was another club. I ain't gonna bring that up. But yeah, so like she started laughing at me. I ain't gonna lie, gang, and you know what I'm saying? Song change. I just moved around quickly. My legs ain't moved that fast in a long time. I wasn't trying to see who was looking at me, who seen what. I just instantly went into the shadows. You feel me? And yeah, so that night I ended up losing my wallet, having shorty laughing. I ain't get no real dance. Ass was fat though. That bitch was huge. I was grabbing it, but it wasn't really where it needed to be. You feel me? So
That's amazing.
that was I was pretty damn bad. And I ain't gonna lie, she was like one of the stars of the venue too. So like, you know what I'm saying? That could have been something. You feel me?
Damn. You had too much on your plate.
Too
man.
much dip on my chest, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But it wasn't supposed to be.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Ain't no copy that.
Nah, that's
Ain't
a
no
statement,
copy
bro.
that. That's what I had to think. I'm like, is this appropriate? Like,
That's amazing. W's
I would have
story.
told her, hey, crash down a little bit. You're a little too tall.
That, I think that might be the best one yet.
and in my head, like I know how strip clubs work. So in my head, I'm like, bro, she definitely went back to the little room and told all her little friends about this one.
Damn.
Like,
Damn, man, you got sent to the group chat.
You
Damn.
got sent to the group chat,
damn,
bro.
if strippers got group chats, that's probably a very lucrative group chat. They
Nah, that's
talking
crazy.
about money in that
though.
mother. But yeah,
He turned around.
Did you
and-
enjoy the dance though?
nah, she was talking about me the whole time.
Damn. Big
She was
dance.
talking shit. Like she was just like, "You good back there?" Like she was talking shit. But I'm sliz. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
feeling myself. I wasn't really gonna let her get to me, but she got to me. I ain't gonna lie. She was hurting my little heart. But I'm back there just holding on for dear life. You get me?
Man, dangling on
Bro,
her.
I want me to go. What are you talking about, bro? Look, because the thing is, if she started the dance and I walked away, I would have looked bad. But if I just lasted the whole thing and just went about my business, that's part of the night. So
Valid.
Damn.
that was like literally, I was thinking the whole time, like, how do I fix this, bro? I'm stuck. Like,
Booty fat Galapagos.
I need that.
Nah, that's
How she turn around? on-
that's a crazy story.
yeah, bro.
Wait, so like, how tall you think she was?
Oh, she was like 6'3", 6'4".
She probably had
Nah, that's a
Big woman.
motherfucking style.
I'm not joking. Like when I say like I really went after an Amazon. Like that was a big, and she was beautiful too.
Hey,
like
honestly,
proportion
I
and
respect
everything.
it.
Yeah, I respect it.
I respect
You know,
it.
cause look, there was no fear in my heart, and at the end of the day, I knew I was a man. I don't care how tall I am. I'm a, you know what I'm saying, go after what I want. And it was just like, I'm looking at her, and all these other shorties in her look like, you know, some of them look like the struggle, some of them look like they got work done, and I respect the profession. I know they got to do what they got to do, but her right there, that looked natural. That was
yeah, you need
proportion. I'm like, bro, who is this? Now, if one of my big homies got to dance before me, I feel like a failure. I'm gonna go do this and tell him about it.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him about it. I didn't tell him about it, but yeah, no, definitely.
Hey, nah, W Riz in the beginning. Just walk up to him, smack him in the ass with the bill.
Cause look, it works. Cause look, gang, it worked. And in that environment, you already know what type of time it is. It's just time for you to initiate. You know what I'm saying? Action. Don't go overboard. Like, be respectful, but you know,
100%.
yeah. And that's why I think she wasn't no like, nah. You was just like, oh, okay, I see you. All right, then cool. If you can hang, then you can hang. All right, shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I respect it.
You should have got the talking shit back. You should have got the talking
But
shit
I
back.
in my head,
ain't working. Do
all
more.
the shit she was saying wasn't wrong. I was having a hard time back to that. I really imagine I'm drunk, bro. Like I'm over here sliding.
Yeah.
I'm over here just hanging. I'm like making sure, you know. So I couldn't
You gotta
really.
put your seatbelt on.
Bro, that was a Maserati, no seatbelt, bro.
Damn.
No seatbelt.
Damn.
Nah.
0 to 60 in 3
That's a Hummer.
seconds.
It's a Hummer.
Yeah, big body for sure. Big body for sure.
6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, bro. that
Nah,
was a
I
big
can't
woman.
lie. I do
That was
respect
a
it
big
though.
woman.
I do respect
No, I
it.
do respect it.
100%.
Going for the top dog. Hey,
I
a
do
lot of
respect
top
it.
dog
Do
dudes,
that.
man. That guys got to take a lot of brave shit. Hey,
But see, I wasn't thinking in the moment. I was thinking, but all I saw was just her versus everybody. And I'm like, okay, that's it.
The spotlight
That's it.
shined
see,
on her.
Literally,
and
like,
that's
it was
the
like,
thing.
that's it.
That's the thing. But a lot of niggas don't have confidence like that.
It's
A lot of niggas
valid.
don't have confidence.
It's valid.
They gonna see the baddest girl in school and they gonna think, oh shit, she probably already talking to like 6'4" dudes. You said, I'm going to get
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, I always been that type of dude though. Like no bragging
know what you
type
want.
of deal. Like yeah, I've always been the type. If I like her, I'm gonna go get her. If that's the baddest in the environment, then cool. I'm gonna talk to her. And most of the time, the guys who think like that do too much when it come to that female. They forget she's a human being. They forget that most guys coming at her are doing the most already. So come to her like a normal person, and she probably gonna rock with you the most.
W advice, man.
W advice.
You know?
W advice.
For
I
real.
remember my first day of high school. The first thing I saw was a fat dude kissing a skinny girl, and I was blown away because I've never
Like
seen
number
that before.
10.
Wait, what'd you say?
No fat jokes. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm
I'm
dead.
sorry. I'm serious. I'm
But
serious.
I was blown away when I first saw that. So.
You said blown away?
Yeah.
You're like, how did he do it?
No, that's funny as hell. So I look like the number 10. That's crazy. I ain't never heard that shit before.
I've never
I've
heard
never
that.
heard that.
You never heard that before?
No.
No. Oh my god.
I've heard that.
That is funny as a motherfucker,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, man.
so how tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
5'3". So,
Yeah.
all right. So, would you say when it comes to dating, do you think that height really matters in real life?
I think it does because in this world, a lot of women tend to go after a conventional man that the media shows, which is like 6 foot, makes a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying, well-rounded or whatever. But in real life, like nowadays, especially with, I feel like nowadays we live in a world where most people can't even like commit to something themselves for themselves. So like, I don't know, I feel like it's just unrealistic. But yes, I feel like it does weigh something. Cause I ain't gonna cap. I done had a girl tell me like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely would have rocked with you if you was taller.
Yeah.
No cap. I done had girls tell me that to my face, and I'll ask them. It don't really hurt my feelings. It's just the reality. Like, yo, lost. But at the end of the day, it's like I just feel bad that like that's your mind state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it is what it is. But I also, I question why it is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like a genetic thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's low key like a genetic preference. You feel me? Like what is that? Natural selection.
Yeah, like wanting a woman with big hips and
Exactly.
stuff like that.
But I feel like in terms of women, they want security. So natural selection, they look at a man that's like tall, big. They think that's security. They think that's protection. So they automatically want a bigger man as opposed to like someone small. I was talking to this girl and I asked her like, yeah, why you not talking to him no more? Why you talking to me? Because we was like the same height.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, I just feel like I could beat him up.
Wow.
Dead. See, I can show you the text messages, gang. Dead ass. She said, I feel like I could beat him up.
Wait, he was taller than you?
We the same height.
Same height.
We do the same. She like, yeah, he make music and stuff. I'm like, we the same nigga. Like, I'm like, why you
the
talking
same
to me then?
archetype.
Why you talking to me? She like, I just feel like I could beat him up.
Got the same character build.
So I asked him like, so you don't think you could beat me up? And she was just like, and I shouldn't have asked that because then she got bold. And she was just like, well, and I was just like, well, what? And it just got funny. It was funny conversation at that point, but she already said what she had to say. I'm like, that's just so interesting. I feel like it also depends on how you hold yourself because a lot of the girls that I've talked to have been taller than me. I don't really care.
W.
That's a
Yeah,
W.
it don't
way to
really
look
matter.
at it.
Yeah. It don't really matter at the end of the day because if I'm short and got you, all them tall niggas still want you.
Hey, that's no
That's
cap.
valid.
Dead ass.
I
That's
think it's
valid.
like 50-50. I think half of it is cap and half of it is like there is some what's the word I'm looking for?
I feel like a girl's got to be mentally strong because I feel like a lot of those girls who say they want to be with a short dude is because they care about what other people gonna say.
Definitely.
100%.
So I think it's more so a
You said
mental.
wouldn't be with a short dude?
Yeah,
because then they'll give a short dude and they'll be like, or are they comparing what they have and don't have, or more?
No,
so
it's
just-
more so they're comparing their relationship to other people. So they see this girl has a taller dude, all these girls have taller dudes, but you're with a shorter man. So then it's like,
And then they friends too. They
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
influence their minds.
So it's based out of insecurity.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
okay.
100%.
So
Nah.
that's actually funny though.
What?
Ain't that so funny? How if you let's flip it around. If you know how some dudes like they say, "Oh, I wouldn't go with so and so because she's like this," and then they be like, the girls instantly be like, "I think it's because you're insecure."
Mhm.
Do you think that?
Wait,
But wait, flip it though. Look at it though.
Okay.
Flip it. What if man said, if you don't go with a short dude, you're insecure?
Wait, say that one
Like,
more time.
you know how women, they be like this. They'll look at you. They say, Bryan, you say you don't, let's just say for a fact, it's not true, but we say, Bryan, what's it called? You tell me you don't like big women. I'm a girl. I say it's because you're insecure with yourself. Right?
That'd be crazy.
Right, but flip it on the other way
But
around.
and flip it the other way around. If you was to tell a girl you wouldn't go with a short guy, she was like, I would never go with a short guy, and you tell her you're insecure.
Nah, that's crazy.
Man, the double standards don't work for
The
them.
double standards don't work, bro.
Real quick before we continue, I do like my big girls. Do not get me wrong.
Man.
I like.
But then there's another section to be like, why don't you like skinny girls?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
win,
very
bro.
true.
You can't win.
That's very true.
There was this tweet. That
You can't win.
There was this tweet that said, what did it say? I could type a sentence out that's like, I like pancakes, and somebody will be in a reply saying, "Oh, so you hate waffles?" That's a whole new sentence.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Get your ass out the chat.
I
man.
never
There's
said
always
that.
something wrong.
There's always something wrong.
There's always something wrong.
There's always
bro.
something
There's always
wrong.
something wrong.
You can't win, bro.
Whole time when I tell people I love black women, they if they're a different race, they'll be like, "Oh, so I have no chance," and I'd be like,
I didn't say that.
"I didn't say that.
Maybe.
I just
They're
said I love black women."
they're pulling you into a group of guys who are just like, I only love my black queens, and there are those men who just only want to be with black women, and I respect it.
Hey,
But I feel like that's yeah. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna say that's trauma. That's just different.
What'd you say though? Say the
I
last
was
part
gonna say
again.
that's just different. Like a lot of I know a lot of women who have run into guys like that who are like, I only talk to black women, because I went to a PWI, and for those who don't know, that's a predominantly white institution in regards to like college or university, and
W definition.
the people, like the black guys on my campus, it was like half of them who were like, no, I'm never messing with a white girl, or I'm never messing with anybody that's not black, just because of the environment. Now a lot of them caved, I'm pretty sure, but realistically, it's like I know a lot of girls who did run into that. Like, I don't talk to anybody that's not my race, and I feel like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say they was traumatized by it, because it did happen a lot, but I feel like it happens more than we think about it.
Okay.
Oh, 100% it does.
Yeah, it happens way more than we think.
100%.
All right. Yeah. As far as it goes, I don't feel like it's anything wrong with. I don't know. I feel like it's nothing wrong with saying that you want to date inside your race. Just don't talk about other races.
People
And,
love talking about.
What you mean don't talk about it?
So like if I was to say I love black women, that's not saying I hate Asian women or I don't like Asian women.
Right.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with saying I love black women. I feel like I would want to be with a black woman, but I damn sure should not be saying, oh, white girls this, white girls that, white girls this. There should be no talking about it, because it's like
people do that a
yeah,
lot.
that's a lot
They
of
be
things.
traumatized from one
Exactly.
part
If
of the
my
race.
preference is tall women, I should never be bagging on short women. That's just it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't be bagging on the opposite preference. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like people who do that are like slight lame. They remind me of the guys who talk bad
100%.
about their homies to get a shorty.
That's crazy.
that's
Niggas
crazy.
Dirty
like that.
Macking.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
Dirty
crazy. You
Macking.
ever been around one of those people?
Motherfuckers
I had a lot of homies like that back in the
Dirty
day.
Mackin?
What's your
Dirty Macking?
Okay, what's your worst dirty macking experience?
Oh man, Joe. Okay. Can I give you like more than one?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
If
go
you want
ahead,
to,
bro.
whatever
Go
you're
ahead.
comfortable with.
I bet. So like, I'm not gonna name names clearly, but it was this girl, and I wasn't really feeling her, but she was feeling me. More than anything, we was younger. You know how you be mean to a girl and she start liking you?
Yeah.
That was me. It was just like, I just didn't want to be around her, so I was mean to her. My homie actually liked her. He wouldn't stop talking about her. I didn't know. Now, I say some months later, and y'all could choose whether I'm a bad guy or not for this, but some months later, I realized she liked me for real. I start talking to her. Cool. This man literally goes out of his way and starts talking about, like, yeah, you know, he cheating on you. He talking to this, that, and the other. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, I was a menace. I was talking to some girls in this little suburb. But it's like, he went out of his way and sent her their Facebook accounts. Bro, he went out of his way. Man, Joe.
Bro,
And
put
the
his
thing
hater
is,
cap on.
she kept rocking with me though, but it's like the length he went to do that, he really tried to like ruin everything I had going on. So I ain't gonna lie, I was dumb enough to still be cool with him after that.
Damn.
Hey, now you young though, so
I
Yeah.
was
we let-
young.
we
I
let it
was
slide.
mad young, and like
Let it slide.
back in the day, I'm like, he's the Patrick to my SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? It's my best friend type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this my homie. It's a mistake. Alright, cool. Going into the future, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where like I was one of them guys where I would bag the baddest shorty, or I would just do something like it was nothing. And I did have the baddest shorty at one point in the school. And this man and a bunch of other guys too. I kid you not, it was like a coalition of guys against me. I kid
Coalition?
you not. A coalition
Dang.
of niggas against me. I BS you not. Like for real, it felt like the whole school wanted to take me out because I had her. I'm not like guys and girls. I'm not kidding. Like it was crazy. So basically, like long story short, with that one, they had a group chat where they was talking about me.
What?
Yeah, and they didn't think that me and her were so solid that she wouldn't tell me stuff. So she would tell me the shit that they would do. She would tell me when they would come to her about blah 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 blah. Like same dude from when I was young did the same stuff when I was older,
Bro,
but
what the fuck?
with other of my homies. So then that's when I realized I really can't rock with these
Bro
guys.
got a
My
cold.
man's recruited.
what
He
the
recruited.
fuck?
He put that hater cap on and said,
Nah,
"You
for
get
real.
one too. You get one
For
too."
real.
Bro, like
For
an
real.
army.
For real.
They
And
made a school group chat, bro.
yeah, it's like they actually worked together against me. Like it was strange. Like I would be with the shorty after school, and then like two of them would always be over there. One time they was throwing snowballs at me and the shorty. Kid you not? Like it was on some
After school
absolute
hater club.
hating stuff. Like it was crazy. So yeah, like I done definitely ran into that with the homies. You know what I think it is? I feel like it was because when I was younger, I didn't have the ability to put my homies on. Like I was doing stuff myself. I was getting shorties, but I wasn't able to like be the wingman for my homies. So I felt like they felt like I probably did them bad or something like that.
Man.
Didn't put them on.
feel like
They
Nah,
can't be
if
mad
a
because
nigga
they
think
can't
like
get
that, bro.
hoes.
It was
If a
just,
nigga think like that,
it
he
was
ain't your
moving
nigga.
greasy from day one, and they, you know what I'm saying. I feel like some of them are still like that to this day, but it's unfortunate. I feel like that's just in some people's character. They just don't know how to boss up on their own, so they'd rather tear down somebody else thing to, you know what I'm saying, get themselves on.
Yeah.
It's strange, but yeah, they was definitely like that. It was crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, sad part about it is they slight won.
What you
They
mean?
slight won. They slight beat me, but they didn't get the shorty, but they fucked up my situation.
Oh wait, how to do that?
Like in high school, they fucked up my situation. Yeah.
Like-
A couple of them fucked up my
So
situation.
they won the battle but lost
was
the
it-
war.
was it-
Yeah, thank you. You put it the best way possible. They won the battle because my happiness and my peace of mind and all the shit that I built for myself and with the shorty, donezo. But in terms of the war, I'm still living life. I'm still doing me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still.
I mean, they had a group chat about you. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
crazy.
That's
yeah.
crazy to
And
be
the thing
like-
is, I feel like you know, I always think like, man, if I was that type of guy and I had a group chat about somebody in high school, or if I was even so dedicated to ruin somebody's situation in high school, as an adult, wouldn't I think back on that and be like, I was a stupid kid?
You
Like,
got to. There's
You
no
got
Yeah,
to.
no,
way.
yeah,
But
there's
see,
no
but see,
way.
part of me, no way. Part of me feel like none of them think that. Part of me feel like they like, you know what? I was on timing back then. I need to be better now. like they feel like they need to upgrade their game now or something. Like whatever they was doing, they need to do it more or something.
You
I
must
don't
have
know.
rubbed somebody the wrong way or something.
I feel like,
100%.
Man.
But how? Because he just got.
Because he just got the girl, bro.
but I feel like just being you and just succeeding in general, just you being happy, good things happening to you rubs people the wrong way when it doesn't happen to them.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, a lot
Yeah,
of niggas
no,
probably
yeah.
was in love with the girl that he was. A lot of niggas probably wanted her low key, and they
Bro,
felt
they
like
made a
felt some
group
type of
chat
way,
about
and
the man.
Hey,
If you go that far to make a group chat about somebody, bro, like you want dirt for real.
No,
I ain't gonna
that's
cap.
Middle school stuff.
yeah, I'm about to say that's some
No, we
middle
was
school
in-
stuff, and
we
they
was in
always
high
say
school.
having the baddest bitch is not for the weak, bro. It's not for the weak.
Almost definitely not.
Not for the
Not
week.
for the week.
Niggas always plotting on your downfall, bro. I'm telling you. A
That's
whole
so
group
crazy.
chat though. A
No.
school group chat, not a girl. No, you
Bro,
got
after school club, bro.
Definitely.
That's a club.
That's the after. That is. That's,
That's
after school
a club, bro. You had a
They
You
come
think
up
they-
bitch plotting. What we doing next to this man?
Yeah.
He's going over here with her. He's at Wendy's right now. Should we just pop a Wendy's? Should we should rotate? Like,
Nah, that's
insane.
crazy, bro.
just think about it, bro.
Yeah.
You think it was like literally labeled Trent? We hate you. No.
I think it was some corny like GVNG like gang, you know, back in the day, you know.
Oh,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
They was passing notes like Secret Service. They just
that's so crazy.
No, that's
man.
crazy. I've never heard of anybody going to that length before.
Yeah, you know, it's strange for real, but I feel like it was also how I was carrying myself. Like when I was with Shorty, it was like nothing in the world was bothering me. They was wondering what the secret sauce was, what I was drinking or something. I was floating. I kid you not.
Wait,
You know how you be in love and you just in it and nobody can bother you. I was creating at an all time high.
I can't
Are y'all
relate.
familiar with Louder Than a Bomb Poetry Festival in Chicago?
No.
So
Wait,
like,
say it again?
Louder Than a Bomb Poetry Festival.
Louder than a bond?
Yeah, Louder Than a Bomb.
Oh, no.
Bomb. Yeah, so like this guy named Kevin Koval, as well as YCA, Young Chicago Authors, and Columbia College, they host a poetry festival. I'm not sure if they still do it, but they were definitely doing it when I was in high school. It's basically downtown, and high schools come down. And,
Oh, actually, yes, I have heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
So I was in a team poetry bouts, and I was a solo poet. So I was going crazy around that time. I was in a relationship. I was dropping the love poems, the freedom poems. Like I was dropping a Rahm Emanuel poem because those were hot to do around that time because that was when Rahm Emanuel was really hurting Chicago. Like all of that, I was feeling on top of the world. So it makes sense why people was kind of mad. They knew I was doing my thing, and I was playing football around that time too. I was going crazy. I was on swim team. I was just that nigga.
Damn, swim team?
I was that nigga.
That's what it was. They was envious.
You were
I was
him.
that
Yeah, I'm about to
They
say
were
he was
envious.
him.
He was
I want to
him.
be
Yeah.
him. Fuck this man.
And don't get me wrong, I still do all these things, but my energy is more focused in the bag and things that can assist me financially, like events or whatever. Whether it's trading I do on the side or whatever. But yeah, nah, definitely
So have you ever been to a fight?
been to a what you
Been
mean by
into a
that?
fight?
Oh, been in a fight. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You have?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you want to know the story?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, so
have any of those, like, with them hating on you, got you into a fight or no?
Nah, they would never fought. I actually you tried to fight a few, but they weren't with that. And I actually used to fight for fun. I was a weird kid. I just used to like to be really physical. So like I used to fight at like every summer camp I went to. I used to fight after school with my friends, like for fun. And it started off as like WWE stuff when we was young. You play around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But then I actually enjoyed it, like sparring and like.
You're a menace.
Yeah. And I do Muay Thai. If y'all know what that is.
Yeah.
I know.
So like I actually enjoy fighting for real. But like I don't think I ever was at a point where I wanted to just end one of them. It was never that. It was definitely to a point where I wanted to inflict pain, but never like anything crazy.
It'd be like that.
Real quick, Muay Thai is the study of what? Like, what's the premise of it?
Muay Thai is ultimately like kickboxing. It's like it's a lot of upper body. So I want to say it's a mixture of kickboxing and boxing, but it's a lot more aggressive and incorporates more parts of the body. So I'll more than likely elbow you in the jaw rather than
Damn.
uppercut you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
tough.
'Cause
Damn.
I can get closer to
Certain
you that
parts of
way.
the body are stronger than others.
Yes, the elbow is
Getting
crazy.
hit with an elbow to the jaw, that's gonna fuck
You're
you
done.
Up.
John
Compared to
Jones.
uppercut versus
Yeah.
elbow.
I'd rather elbow you than uppercut you. And I'm already short, so when I'm in there. But it's
Yeah.
like, so yeah, I love Muay Thai more than any other fighting style in my personal opinion, just because I feel like for me and my height and my build and all of that, it just goes crazy.
Have you
So-
studied other types of martial arts?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I did like regular karate and like I did boxing and I did jujitsu, or judo or jujitsu, whatever.
Well,
Whatever it's called. That was years ago, and I didn't like it. Cause like, it's cool to manipulate other people's body weight and stuff, but I just people be so big. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to flip a 300-pounder over me. I'm cool on that. I'd rather hit his knee, make him fall. We good. Like, but this ain't about that. But yeah, definitely.
Can we talk about how much of a fucking send off karate was as a kid? They really had
Man,
you in there
Joe.
doing like, ha, ha, ha.
that was a money
Who is
grab.
doing that in a fight,
That
bro?
was a money
I
grab.
never did karate,
Them
bro.
I was
boards
gonna
was
say, I've
light.
never done
Yes,
boards.
bro.
Yeah.
Karate is the biggest send off, bro. You
Yeah.
literally, they do not teach you how to fight nothing, bro.
It's more about the art. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's more so about the
Well,
art.
yeah,
But
like the look
you
of the
literally,
gracefulness.
you would have to really get higher in the ranks. Like when you get to the points where it's like, because I know it's belts and like, but certain academies you can skip belts and you get stripes on your belt and everything like that. Where I went from like a white belt, I think it was like, to a yellow belt with like 2 stripes, right? I knew that shit was a cash grab. I was like, your parents literally pay for how many fucking stripes and what belt you get, bro. I was like, ain't no
bro.
way. I had a whole thing basically, and it was me, and it was basically against another dude. So we had to have it was basically like a choreography of like, you doing ha ha ha, everything like that. Basically doing like a little what's it called? It's like a little dance, whatever. It looked like a little dance. So I do it better than this dude. Next thing you know, he got the same amount of stripes that I do. And I look at another dude who was ass. He got the same amount of stripes that I do.
Right.
I'm like, why do we come back? I'm like, we all came in there as white belts. We all left there as yellow belts with 2 stripes. I'm like, cash grab. I
So
was like, I'm not going there no
participation
more.
award.
Yeah, that's probably
Yes.
participation.
I'm like, I'm not going there no more, bro. I'm like, if I want to do it, I want a first place, I want a second place, I want to get a higher belt because I'm better than these dudes. If we was fighting, I'm beating their ass.
As you should.
But there should be no reason why this dude is a yellow belt with 2 stripes.
Yeah, I agree. It was like that for me too. When I was really, really young. That's why I was like karate, the judo stuff or whatever. It just didn't really feel right to me. It felt like I was just one of many when I was actually trying hard. And it was like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like I was getting celebrated for like the actual hard work I was putting into it. But even more than that, I kind of learned as I got older. If you go to a gym, if they don't actually compete with other gyms, that's not where you want to be. Like when they compete with other gyms, they actually take their craft seriously. And I know for a fact the one that I started with when I got into Muay Thai was one of the best in the city. Is up north. I can't. It's Hybrid Boxing Gym. They do everything, and they do it for kids too. Like they have like children's classes, and I'm watching the kids do it. When I first started, the kids could beat me up. Not joking.
Damn.
I'm not joking. The kid, like they have the kids sparring with each other like lightly, nothing crazy, but they actually, make sure you know how to do it in practical use. So, yeah, definitely. That's crazy. We all got scammed back in the day.
Yeah, we all really did get scammed, man.
I did wrestling.
Nah, wrestling I can get wrestling.
Niggas, bro.
But wrestling you
I
can
ain't
only
do
go
all
to
that.
a
I ain't
certain
do-
extent.
I think it was maybe the way it was packaged between like Jackie Chan and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Bruce
100%.
Lee and like all them fighting movies.
Because that's when like
100%.
Rush Hour was big and stuff like that.
Yeah, you remember that one karate movie? I forgot what it was
Which
called.
one?
The
Kung Fu
one with
Hustle?
Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Kung Fu
With the
Hustle.
Axe Gang?
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
a good
tapped
one.
into that?
Yeah.
You tapped into that? But I promise you, every person I tell about that movie, they look at me like I'm crazy.
That's a
bro.
good
That is
movie.
a
which
great
one?
fucking
That's a good
Shorty
movie,
with the
bro.
cigarette,
Kung
she
Fu
yelling.
Hustle.
Hey, oh my God! When they got to running, and she was still chasing. Hey, that was gold, man. If you ain't never watched Kung Fu Hustle, I'm telling you,
gotta tap
that movie
in.
is gold, bro.
Tap
That movie
in.
is gold,
It is gold, bro.
Yeah.
No
Tap
cap.
in.
That's fire.
He came. Hey, he had his head pummeled into the ground. He still grabbed a stick. He said,
Yeah, this
"Yeah, Kung
right
Fu
there.
Hustle, bro.
That's
That's
a
a
great movie.
That's a
That's
great
an
fucking
amazing
movie, man.
movie.
Listen, if you never watched Kung Fu Hustle, I'm telling you, that is one of the funniest karate movies you
Bro,
will
funny
ever
for
see,
no
bro.
reason, bro.
Funny as fuck, bro.
For no reason.
Oh, 2004. Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Damn, that was
God,
2004?
real tears
Oh,
strolling down your eyes,
Oh,
man.
fool.
Real tears, bro. It's crazy.
They don't make movies like this no
They
more,
really
man.
No,
don't.
they don't, bro. They do. Bro, I was watching Rush Hour. Granted, it's a very racist movie,
It
but
is.
they don't make movies like that. They don't make like good comedy
Nah, they
movies like that no
definitely
more.
Bro, they used to make parody movies, bro.
Bro, parody,
Like
like
literal
good
parody
comedy
movies.
movies, bro.
Wait,
They don't
wait,
do that no
wait.
more.
Name a funny parody movie though, because a lot of them was like.
Oh,
this
Spartan of 300.
Spartan of 300.
Okay,
yeah,
that
that
was cool.
shit.
No,
Don't be
Spartan of 300.
what's
The
it
Spartan
called?
300 one was hilarious,
That
bro.
shit was funny.
You said don't be a menace.
What's it called? Don't be a menace in South
Okay.
Central. I'll drink your juice in the hood.
Yep.
What
Scary
else?
Movie?
Scary movie.
Those
Yes.
were
Scary
lit. Scary movies were lit.
Yes,
American
like it was.
Pie. Does that count?
Huh?
American Pie.
What was that a parody of?
American Pie wasn't. That wasn't. What's
Nah,
called?
that's
Well,
more-
that wasn't.
I don't
parody.
know.
It wasn't a parody.
So
it was
like,
just
so
funny.
like, Date Movie was a fail to me.
Yeah,
Date
that movie was
I
ass.
agree.
Date Movie.
I feel like that was one of the last
DATE,
ones though.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw
It was
Yeah, you didn't see it,
wasn't that
you
with
know
like
what I'm
Drake Bell or something like that?
Yep. And no, that was the superhero movie. That was
Superhero
when
movie.
he
That one was ass too.
Yeah, that one was crazy bad.
Yeah, that was like when they stopped.
But that
doing
was a time period though.
It was a time
That was a
period.
time period.
Yeah.
I
Movies
think I
used
just,
to be funny, bro.
but I just think that time period is gone.
But man, them Spartans, bro, when they showed up 13 deep, bro, that shit was so funny. So funny,
man.
bro.
Oh man.
Another one was the when he kicked him in the hole.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, they really
They don't make
be
movies like that no
They,
more.
they do not make
That's
movies
crazy.
like that no
Like
more.
that.
All serious.
I was
all
really
serious.
All serious, and they fail at being serious.
But it's all serious and reruns, not
Yeah.
reruns, remakes.
and the comedy they have don't even be funny.
oh,
Don't.
no, bro.
It be so
It'd
funny.
be
outrageous,
forced
comedy.
fried
The
and-
comedy today is too safe.
Yeah, it is safe.
Yeah, it's too internet friendly.
Yeah, like the jokes you could get away back there. And plus, I feel like a lot of people like know what's going on. Like when you watch a bad movie, everybody knows a bad movie now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when we was
predictable.
kids, like I couldn't tell what was a bad movie for real.
I'm watching
Like,
for
you was-
myself.
That
You was watching
Catwoman
for the
movie,
vibes.
that Catwoman movie that came out back in the day, that was a bad movie.
With
Like,
Halle
looking
Berry?
back.
Yeah, looking back, it was a bad movie.
Back in the day, though,
that
it was
was
fire.
this is not a so great movie, but as a kid, I was like, man, this is lit.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Halle Berry had me in a clutch.
but the standard for movies and the effects behind it, I feel like has changed. So like
For sure.
our bar is much higher
For
now
sure.
than what
Yeah,
it was back
definitely.
then.
Yeah.
But the effects be looking played
Because
out
back then, y'all
nowadays.
seen the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They was fire to me back in the day.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, you could tell somebody's wearing a suit.
Man, we said the same thing with Sky High on Disney
Sky High.
Channel.
We was watching Sky High, bro. It's like, all right, bro.
I ain't never have a taste for Sky High.
You didn't like that
well,
movie?
you didn't like Sky High?
When the dude was like, uncle, it lost me. It lost me. I'm like, who is this? A bad guy? Who is this?
Yo, I'm
No,
dead.
that's
Uncle.
funny.
I'm like, what's going on? Who is this?
That was funny.
The pacifier. The pacifier.
That's got it. That's got it.
Fuck, bro. Oh man.
That's got it. That's got it.
And it's like you can't even say that the movies nowadays are like they're really, you're right, they're really all serious, bro. And the comedy that they do is so, that's why I was like, we need a director that's gonna be the outcast. Somebody could start that shit up again. But they be so quick on this cancel culture. It's like, bro, ain't no actor gonna want to be in that movie. Ain't nobody gonna want to sit up there and do that movie, because if you have any type of writing credits on it, they're gonna think you portrayed into any type of buffoonery that's in there. So you can't really make a movie like that anymore, because they be so quick to sit up there and try to cancel somebody. That shit is so fucking lame, bro.
They tried
really
to cancel
is.
Beyonce for saying a word in one of her
yeah.
songs in on her album Renaissance.
Yeah.
For saying
I forgot the word.
I'm gonna
Don't-
type it
don't
out. I'm
say
gonna
it.
type it out. I'm gonna
she was
type it
telling
out.
people to quit their jobs, and
Hold
then basically in the song she was like saying go ahead, quit your job. Well, she changed it now, but
This is what she was
she was
saying.
getting backlash.
Wait,
for
she
that.
changed the lyric in the
Yeah,
song?
she changed the lyrics.
What's wrong with that?
How
Let
she
me
do
see.
that?
She changed. She went back and just fixed it.
Oh, it's
That was what she was saying.
It was used for what is it?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a bad word?
I forgot.
I guess so.
It's,
That's what I
Niggas in
found out.
2013, 2014 was saying that shit like it was clockwork.
That's what I'm
Lizzo said
saying.
it as well, and they got
Oh,
mad.
you
Wait,
talking
that's
about
a
something
bad
different.
word?
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
they were
you
like,
want, the one he's
word.
showing. I'm talking about something different, but what he's talking about, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's actually.
I don't wanna
forgot
say
what.
it,
I forgot what.
in the context
it's for,
that
but
they're saying that she used it in, it was bad, but really it wasn't.
How was that word?
Man,
because it's derogatory to a demographic.
you know that
Specific
followed by
people-
out is like going crazy, like
Yeah.
bang out.
That's,
you know
that's the reason why they do it like that.
I think didn't they call somebody off of South Park the same name? And wasn't it like meant for something bad?
South Park is just
Yeah,
bad.
South Park,
though.
that's
South Park,
bad.
that's what I mean though.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, South
horrible.
Park.
Wow.
Anything flies with South Park.
But the thing is, anything could be taken like, because you never know what you can totally like not know of it, be totally unaware, and then they bring it to your attention, and then now you got a whole hate group. It's like, bro, it's like I never meant for this to be that big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you generally don't know something and it gets taken out of context, nobody wants to properly correct you. They want to attack you. That's where I have problems at.
It's just dumb, bro.
It's very dumb.
That shit is dumb. Instead of educating, you want to just sit up there and cancel them. That shit is the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I never would have
dumb
thought that
shit.
word was crazy though.
No, I never heard.
I was
I
saying-
never either.
Like,
I
in
was
fucking high
until-
school,
yeah,
I was
until-
saying that
yeah,
shit
I'm
like
saying.
crazy.
Until the Beyonce fiasco happened, I would have never
I
known.
never
I'm
would
about
have
to
known.
look at that, man.
Wait, why it take Beyonce for somebody to say something though?
Because it's Beyonce.
It is Beyonce.
I'm about to look at that.
If-
But Beyonce's uncancelable.
But we pick and choose though. At the end of the day,
100% we pick and choose.
We do.
100%.
we pick and choose.
100%.
We're all hypocrites.
Oh, yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
Yeah, we are.
But I think, Loki, I think this cancel culture stuff is starting to come to an end. Not to an end in terms of like I think everybody knows about cancel culture and is tired of it.
Nah, they're just
Not
like,
really. They was
they're
on the
hitting,
baby's
like, big
ass just
names.
like a couple months ago.
And I,
But he said something stupid.
yeah,
No,
he was
but-
just stupid.
And his
Wait,
songs
what
are.
did you
They was on the baby's
evolved.
ass a couple months ago.
but like I feel like
That's the baby.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
that's a
It hasn't
bad
gone
example.
away.
Kanye can't be canceled.
No, never.
No, that
No,
nigga's-
not at all.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like certain people like there's no such thing as like
Kanye.
It's social media, bro. It's social media and the internet.
It's certain people that are uncancelable.
Yeah.
Like Beyonce, you can never cancel Beyonce.
Like, be serious. Who's
Unless
gonna
she
cancel
says
Beyonce?
something absolutely off the walls, balls crazy.
There will
I mean, I'm
still
not
be
gonna lie.
people that will still be defending.
Like-
her.
I'm not gonna lie. Couldn't we cancel these Kanye? I mean, I'm not advocating for
You can
canceling
try.
Kanye. I think we could. Can't you just deplatform him on like
You
all
can-
They've
things?
You can
tried.
de-
They're
that's
trying
right.
to.
You can
They
deplatform
tried.
somebody 100%.
Mhm.
But canceling is like
Doesn't
its
mean they
own
cancel.
thing.
Yeah.
Canceling
It's
means
their
like
own
you're
thing.
not gonna get no type of bookings. You're no type of like you're blacklisted.
It's kind
Yeah,
of
you're
like
black. Like you're blackballed.
Yeah, blackballed.
You need the support of the people to cancel somebody.
Like how Trump was
canceling
blackballed off like
today,
every
though,
social
what
media.
it's coming to is, hey, you made me feel this way. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna tweet, do something, whatever, and I'm gonna try to make it as hard as possible for you to make me feel how I'm feeling. If that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the way I'm feeling, I'm gonna make you feel that way. Either it's through your business, through text, if it's through getting a hate mob, disliking your
Yeah.
pictures. I'm going to make you feel how I feel at the end of the day. That's what I feel like cancel culture is.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's fucking stupid, bro.
But if you wait long enough, they'll just Go away.
I just feel like it's putting a muzzle on anything that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Like
For sure.
like you saying, but I feel like it's not really about making you feel the exact same way, because I feel like that's borderline impossible. I feel like it's just more so getting that last bar off. Like
Yeah.
having the last laugh. I feel
Yeah.
like that's what it's literally all about. Because I feel like it comes from a base of being sensitive and not knowing how to react.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your only reaction is to just,
Attack.
end it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have the power to take everything from you, I'm gonna take everything from you, even if you only hurt my feelings for saying one word.
Damn,
Yeah,
that is kind of
that's
crazy.
really
People
crazy.
that do
Yeah.
that is like,
Yeah,
like,
that is
like,
kinda
ease
crazy.
up, bro. Like,
No, that's when you think about it, that is really fucking evil, man. That is really evil. Because instead of and like you said, you're so sensitive to the point that you don't know how to react based on your emotions. You go straight for attacking instead of educating. Because if a person, now I can understand if you say, look, that word isn't really supposed to be used, then you'd be like, oh, and if you was like, say he attacked you, not attacked you, but he was like trying to educate you, saying like, yo, that word isn't really supposed to use. You say, oh, okay,
My
I won't
fault.
use it
I
no
didn't
more.
understand.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
won't
know.
use it no more.
That's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. But if you say like, I don't give a fuck, I'ma still use that shit. Then
That's
it's
where
like,
you're wrong.
It's like,
Yeah.
okay, like then it's two-way street. Either you
Yeah.
still support them or you go ahead and get them up out of there.
Yeah, but a lot of people just attack.
Yeah.
But
attack.
look though, some people do use things in the right connotation and still get attacked.
they do.
That's the one I don't fuck with.
What
Yeah.
you mean?
Like, okay, like I can't think of something off the top of my head,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
hard to
let's
think
say you
of.
do something proper or you do something the proper way, somebody takes it out of context, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That can always happen, but they would want you to bend to how they want you
I
to
do.
think about it, if that makes sense.
I'm sorry. Repeat it. He distracted me.
They would want you to think about how like their own version of the word, they want you to go by their own version of the word, if that makes sense. But you
okay.
use the word in the correct way, in the correct format. You see
I
what I'm
get
saying?
you. Yeah, I get you.
Sometimes I hate when people just be so judgmental. Judgmental people in this world, it fucking sucks, man. I can understand being
Judging with
judged-
no substance.
Yeah, judging people that have done actual wrongs. Judging people that have done actual wrongs, there's no problem with that. Judging somebody that's evil, you can 100% judge that. But if you're judging somebody based off their appearance, you judging somebody just based off how they
Parents
talk.
is low key crazy.
Appearance is so crazy,
Appearance is
bro.
crazy.
That is so crazy.
so
Or the
crazy.
worst one is through somebody else.
Yes.
Perception.
Yes,
Crazy.
perception.
Yeah.
Perception of somebody just because you heard something about somebody. That's like me telling Afo, yo, Trent, not a good dude. Not a good dude.
I was like,
Then
oh, for
Afo
real?
immediately off rip, he won't even give him a chance.
Nah, shout out to you for that. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to you.
He won't even give him a chance, bro. Like that's really crazy, bro. It's fucking sad. I need my water.
Yeah, they just said. I learned from like a young age, like first grade. They'll like teach you like don't judge a book by its cover. Like don't judge people. You never know what's going on. Like
But those be the main judgmental people, bro.
I was about to
the
say.
people who teach, they'll
I ain't
judge
gonna
people.
lie.
Oh
immediately.
man, teachers talk crazy
I
about
just say
Teachers
follow
talk
your
crazy.
gut instead.
Huh?
I just
Follow
say
your
follow
gut.
your gut. Like if somebody let's say I'm walking the street, right, and like a whole bunch of dudes that got tattoos and let's just say they look sketchy or whatever, right? If my gut says go on the other side of the street, go on the other side of the street, but not because you know what I'm saying, they got tattoos and stuff, but it's because my gut's talking type shit.
Yeah, sometimes if it's for your own safety, I can totally 100%.
Man, I'm
understand.
always-
Oh, remember when we was on Twitch? We was
What?
watching the trials, the dudes that were in jail, and he had them tattoos, and
like
he like
that's-
killed a couple
Oh,
people. I was like,
yeah.
if I see that guy, I'm
risky.
definitely walking on the other side of the street.
Oh yeah, no, I was saying if I see somebody with those type of tattoos, I shouldn't even be in the area. Cause like if you would have saw the type of tattoos that we would have seen, you would understand my judgment. Cause it's like and look at the color I am,
right.
the type of tattoos they got, it doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, they almost definitely.
doesn't-
Yeah,
exactly.
their tattoos.
I was like,
okay.
avoid.
Yeah, he had
all
like
costs.
one of those like symbols on his neck
Yeah,
and
it's,
like on
it's
his head.
symbolic.
And,
They're
like,
symbolic tattoos.
All right.
Because tattoos themselves,
Man.
they can mean whatever. But when you understand the type of symbol that they're trying to portray with those certain tattoos, you should not be in those areas.
I feel
You
like
should not be in those areas.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of really something you can't avoid either though. Just like, it's kind of how you were saying, going with your gut. It's like, you know, imagine if somebody, you know, a white lady or something like that, right? Imagine she's walking across the street and it's one of us walking beside her, like towards her. You know, how do y'all feel about her moving her purse?
I'm not gonna lie. I do first. I don't trust nobody.
Man,
I'm about to
bust
say,
that
I'd be the
motherfucker.
same exact way. I don't trust
nobody.
nobody.
I
Do
feel
what
it.
you gotta do at the
That's
end
what
of
I'm
the day,
saying.
but shit, I ain't
This
trying
is
to
this
take
is
your
the tattoos
purse.
he had on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, bro, you see this? Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
You
Wait, show the
Yeah.
camera real quick.
No,
No,
don't show the
no.
camera.
Hell no. I'll show you
Nah.
personally.
Do not show the camera,
Oh, my bad. I'm dead.
He had it on his head and his neck.
bro.
I'm dead.
Nah,
If
but
you
yeah,
see
but
something like that,
her
I'ma
moving
put
that
something-
her
put
moving
something.
that purse though, I just asked because it's like that preconceived notion of who you are already. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's probably like a little like.
But it's one of
That's
those
crazy.
things. It's like I understand it though,
right.
Because it's
Let's
like
think about it. Like he said, it's a black person. What if it's a nicely dressed black dude and she purse? Then what happens?
I
He
mean,
just said it was a black person. He never
I mean,
said
I
how.
wear- I
what your
wear
gut
suits.
feel. I guess.
Charge it
I'm
to the
about to say,
game.
that's like
Charge it to the game.
Like,
Charges to the
Charge-
game.
yeah.
You can't
If
win
they-
with this
if
one,
they,
bro.
If they move to the other side of the street, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm still
'Cause-
walking.
I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, if I see, I don't give a fuck what color it is. But me personally, I don't give a fuck what color it is. If I see a group of dudes and they're walking towards me, I don't know what type of vibe they got on.
yeah, no.
I don't know
Nah,
what
for
type
sure.
of. I don't give a fuck if they're skater boys or if they're anything.
They go,
I don't
hey,
give
yo,
a
check it out.
Yeah,
Oh, you
all
already
it
know.
takes
Nah.
it takes is one person in that group to want to try to fuck with me, and now I'm
They
at a
on your ass.
disadvantage.
I would just say be aware of your surroundings.
Exactly.
Oh, you always have to be
There's
aware.
nothing wrong with being
Yeah,
aware
you
of
don't
your
gotta
You always
surroundings.
have
If
to be
something
aware.
makes you
Just be
feel
aware.
uncertain, just go with what you feels right.
Yeah,
man.
that too. But just always be aware.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta finish with this crazy question. You gotta be the first guest because you know I fuck with you, man.
Okay.
You gotta be the
Damn,
first
new
guest.
question?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the question I wanted to ask, but what's
Go
it
ahead.
called?
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You gotta
So
present it because I don't.
all right. So
All right.
with you being a guy, what is your most horniest moment?
Oh boy.
Like in life, like
Yes, in life, whether it has to do anything, it doesn't matter what it pertains to.
horniest moment, bro.
Yeah.
That sounds
That is
crazy.
crazy.
It do, right?
It sounds crazy.
Like in like the something I did that was just so crazy.
Yeah,
like,
that
was
bro,
just
you're
so
mad horny
really
for that.
crazy.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. Wow. I really gotta think, bro. Okay. Horniest moment. I bet. So
That was him.
I feel like telling that story gonna get me in a lot of trouble.
If it's gonna get you in a lot of trouble, you just.
But it's like I'm not bringing up names, but it's just like you know how you in the future something might come back around. You just
Nah, yeah.
like fuck me up.
Yeah, I get you.
You don't have to say it. Say whatever.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
comfortable
gonna
with.
keep it as vague as possible, but I'm gonna tell the story
Okay.
because it's funny. Nah, so my horniest moment, right? So I was in this state,
Mhm.
in this small city.
What age?
I was 19 at the time,
Okay.
and I was messing with this girl, and me and her were talking. We were talking for like 4 months at the time, and this was around February. So you know, February is when things get a little critical. All right,
Times there, yeah.
but you know how like shorties will start arguments with you to get a reaction or to be able to finesse around. So I pulled that move
Oh
because
my
because
gosh.
look, it was February. You know, old shorties get to hitting your line or whatever the case may be, and typically I ignore all of that. I'm very 10 toes on things like that, but I wasn't in a relationship. I was living life, and I was like, you know what? I'm finna see what this talking about. So I'm in this state, and shorty is in another state, but it's border. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
could drive. Now, shorty talking about, yeah, come see me on Valentine's Day. I got the B&B. I got the da-da-da. I got everything.
Damn.
Okay. But the shorty here wants to, you know, spend time with me, all the good stuff. So I low key like on some over horny shit because shorty in the other state was like sending me stuff. She was I ain't gonna lie, she was
Busting off
driving a
Sam's?
hard bargain. She was making it hard for me not to pull up. So like, I felt like if I didn't pull up, I would not be happy with the first shorty. I ain't gonna lie, I just thought I'd be missing something. And it sounds so crazy. I was a horrible 19-year-old. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not that
How old
guy.
are you
W
now?
Grove.
I'm 24 now.
Damn.
But I'm not that type of guy. Not that type of guy no more. You know, and realistically at the time, I definitely made that drive. But before making the drive, I basically I ain't spaz on shorty, but I made her feel bad for something that she didn't even really do.
Damn.
And that
Damn.
gaslighting stuff is crazy, gang. It's crazy. I was a horrible person. I'm better than he laughing. He like, I know I did it too. So yeah, I made the drive. It was like a 3-hour drive. And then when I pulled up, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna lie, I was on bad timing. I was on, man. Yeah. I stayed like 2 extra days too. I didn't care. And then when I got back, I just acted like nothing ever happened. I feel like that's some mad horny stuff. Like,
Nah, that's crazy.
I created a whole scenario just to go do that,
That's so crazy.
and came back and then act like it never happened.
That is crazy. That is
Matter of
crazy.
fact, when I came back, I was on some I forget you, I was on some real horrible.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when I got
Was it
back,
worth crazy?
it was at the time. But looking back at it, it's like I feel like I definitely compromised my character a bit. But in that moment, it was worth every second. I'm not gonna lie. I
respect
thought I
it.
was the
I respect it.
I thought I was the
respect it.
smartest nigga alive. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was
respect
so
it. I
smart for
respect
doing that. Cause having the first shorty, and then she really, she liked me, but I didn't know how much. I was just trying to filling it out. So I didn't really care about the decisions at the time. And then the other shorty, I actually messed with her at a time prior. So I'm like, I already know what she working with. I'm finna pull up. But yeah, so yeah.
Damn.
Old
Kelvin,
me
why-
was
Well,
pretty
you
crazy.
Giggling off
Right,
a
what you
lawful
giggling
bit.
for? Why you giggling?
He's done
I
it.
do know. I do know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, that's that laugh. Like you
Kelvin?
right. You got a story,
Kelvin?
for us? You got a story, bro?
We get a paragraph out of you?
Can we get a
3
clean
sentences.
paragraph out of you?
He said a clean.
A queen?
It's cool when they do it. How when I do it?
I just know what you're talking about.
Be honest, you ever did that before?
I'd have to think.
Hey, W digress.
W digress. No cap.
I'd have to think.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Nah, that's still a crazy question out loud.
Nah, it is a
What
crazy
was your
question, but
horniest
it gets interesting. It gets interesting.
I'm not gonna
results.
lie. I'm curious the type of answers y'all gonna get on this one going forward.
Oh, you got a question for us?
No, he was saying like what questions we.
Yeah, like this specific question, the one you just asked me. I'm very curious as to like the answers y'all gonna get going forward. I feel like some
Honestly,
crazy
yeah.
answers.
Whoever decides the answer, I'm curious too.
Yeah.
I wonder what a girl would say.
Damn.
I wanted to ask a girl, but I was like, is that crazy though?
No, I don't think it
It
is.
Not
sounds.
really.
It sounds crazy. The question
sounds
itself
crazy.
just sounds
It
crazy.
sounds crazy.
It just sounds crazy.
But once you get into the nitty gritty, it don't sound that bad.
That's right. Like his
Unless it's
story, it
bad.
didn't sound bad.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
I'm very. I was thinking before I even said it though. I feel like a girl might say some wild stuff.
Man, cause some girls be
Man.
out
Some
here.
girls be living, man.
We've heard some shit.
We live
Oh
in a
my
world where
God.
Yeah, we've heard a lot of
I can
stories.
get anytime I want.
And that's so true. It is so true. When girls literally they have to choose
Yeah.
to not have
So
any
y'all want to
dick.
pod today now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No, but it's true. Is it not?
He's not-
Girls,
he's not
there's
having-
always at
yeah.
least one dude that wants to fuck them.
Yeah, always.
I promise
That
you.
one- I
What y'all
100%.
talking
was
about
just
is the
telling-
one problem that women don't seem to comprehend, that they can choose whenever they want to.
They really can
They-
They can
choose,
literally
bro.
choose.
100%.
It's right
Nah,
there.
they can't.
Yeah.
It's right there
100%.
on. You know what I'm saying? But, like,
Anybody, there's always that one person.
It doesn't
Literally,
matter
we-
how bad you look, how good you look. There's always somebody.
There's always somebody.
it's like I was telling somebody this the other day. Women are the gatekeepers to sex, and men are the gatekeepers to relationships.
Damn.
Yes.
And a lot of women base their value nowadays, I think, off of their genitalia, whereas I think prior it was based off who can keep a man. And I think that's when everything was more balanced, because women would get clowned if they couldn't keep a man, couldn't stay in a relationship, whereas
shamed.
guys would get clowned if we not cracking enough or we not, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And I feel
Damn.
like the dynamic has changed because a lot of women, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I feel like a lot of women have weaponized their sexuality subconsciously, because why are little girls twerking?
Yeah,
And little boys don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to handle that. So it's a conversation. It's a conversation for sure.
Little girls mature faster than little boys.
He's trying to get canceled.
That's not cancelable. That's not really cancelable. Because
That's a real discussion.
It's a
right
real
there.
genuine discussion.
That's
No cap.
real genuine.
That is real genuine. No
He's not
cap.
lying.
Wow, this was
Hey, I'm at the point, man. Let these women do whatever they want to do.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Because you as a man, you just got to maintain, get your bread up,
If you want
focus
to
on
show your
you.
booty on Instagram, I love it.
Let it be.
You say you what?
Hey,
If you want to show your booty on Instagram, I love it.
I ain't gonna lie, Twitter lit.
Twitter is super lit.
So
Twitter lit.
crazy.
Like when
Whatever you
I said
wanna
I said a Twitter name, he already knew what I was talking about.
That's a crazy. That's a
He knew the
crazy
ad.
thing.
What's Twitter name?
That's a crazy
Kazumi
thing.
girl he was looking at was his.
Oh,
He was like, yeah, I already know.
yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
a crazy.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
That's
Twitter,
Kazumi.
Twitter be so motherfucking lit because I promise you, bro. No matter what it is, no matter who you follow on Twitter, you gonna see somebody that knows somebody.
Man.
So it's
all you gotta do is just look at what their tweets. They be supporting each other, man. You can see the ones that are up and coming. You can see the ones
You
that are
see the
big.
What's really
Threads
crazy?
and
What's really
everything.
crazy? They be in them chat rooms talking to each other.
For real.
They're serious.
Yeah.
Can I say a P-Star name? on
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Aliyah Hadid. Y'all know who that is?
For sure.
Come on now.
God bless you. She be in these chat rooms on Twitter
Don't type
talking to upcoming stars and workers of that nature. And she be
mentor.
giving them advice, dead serious. Like I be listening. I'm like, damn, I didn't really think it was that business wise. They real life.
No.
Nah, they be running that
Nah,
shit.
they
They
be
real
Right.
life. They getting their money up.
Like they know how to promo their stuff, bro.
Man.
They know how to promo. Like shorty that just said she brought the $100,000 dumpster, bro. Now don't get me wrong, that was fucking terrible
said
promo.
dumpster?
Wait, explain.
I made couch.
I would have. You said dumpster. I would have watched it only because she was crying. I heard her crying, so I'm like, what is she crying about? But as soon as I would have heard what she was saying, then she say something like, "I paid for this, and it only made me thick" or something like that.
No, I don't.
I didn't
remember.
watch the full video.
I didn't watch the full video.
I
Once I heard her,
overheard something that she said about being thick. I'm like, well, I thought you just bought a $100,000 couch.
I ain't gonna
Where the
cap.
house at?
Once I heard that, I was like, because first off, there is always a refund. There's always a motherfucking dispute for the bank. There's always ways to get up out of it. I was like, bro, there's something following up behind it. And then not only did she post it, she posted on her Instagram, she posted on her TikTok, she posted on her Twitter, and then I think it went pretty much viral on all three places.
Man, they be going crazy.
The follow up, she's crying again. She says, "Oh, I can't get a refund. I'm gonna start an OnlyFans."
Boom.
Gotcha.
Got it.
But you gotta have some type of like promo, like Kemba.
Yep.
Kemba has good promo.
No, Kimba has the most amazing
King
promo.
Nasir, if you know who that is. You see,
Damn.
look, you know
At
him.
first, I'm like, who is you talking about? Then you say, oh, damn. Damn.
You know
That
him.
nigga Kemba, bro. He has good promo.
Yes, bro.
That's the whip guy, right?
That's the nigga with no facial expression.
Yeah.
Yes, he has
be
no
doing
facial
he be
expression. He be
dancing,
grabbing wigs and dancing.
eating pasta.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, you know exactly who we talking about,
Good
bro.
promo, bro. I
It's
can't
very
lie.
good promo.
This is crazy.
Just like shorty that was what's it called? You ever seen the one where she was getting cracked and her boyfriend was on live and he was sitting up there? It was basically a split, and the dude was crying on live while she was
I
basically
did not
sucking up
see
another dude or
that.
something
That's
like that.
so
that.
sad.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's
think I've
crazy.
seen that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Why is that a fetish for the
She
world?
was a OnlyFans model, and that was her promo, bro. That was
no, I didn't
promo.
see it. Was it a video?
Yes, it was an
crazy.
Instagram live. Basically, she was sucking up another dude. She was like, "I'm sorry, bae," and she was basically sucking up another dude on live. It went viral, and then everybody was like, "Oh, I feel bad for the dude. I feel bad for the dude." Bro, that was just promo for her OnlyFans, bro.
They got the key to success. Look, so if they create a new Twitter account, right? They'll have fresh account, nothing. They'll be like,
Taking those folks.
man. They'll be like, fresh account, right? They'll be like, oh, somebody sent my dad my nudes. And it'll be like the text, and it'll be
Yup.
like, blah, 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 what is this? And it'll be the picture. You can see the picture, like you can see what they're working with. And then in the comments and the replies, it'll be like OnlyFans. And it'll get like 20,000 likes, like 10,000 retweets. Every time it's recycled so much.
Is that the new method?
It's the
Yep.
method, bro. It
As
works
soon as you go to the
every
comments,
time.
the one thing you're gonna be guaranteed: Soluminati in the comment section. I knew it. I knew it. Cause it be so obvious, bro. All them Latina tweets that you see on Twitter,
Man.
right in the comments, straight OnlyFans.
If you want to blow up OnlyFans, just busting out the seams instantly.
Busting out
bro.
the seams, bro. You
Have
just
something
gotta-
on your pin. Your pen is the best way.
Yeah, your pen is the best way
Your
to
pen
get
is
you
the
known.
best way, man.
Because then if you got something busting out the seams, then they always
You go to the media. You damn.
Yep.
Hold on, I want to see more. Quick.
Like Tiana Trump.
That's no.
Damn.
Nah, Tiana
That
Trump,
motherfucker been on there for like 3 years, bro.
Nah, she's
Same
a different
pen.
breed. She's a different breed. She don't even need to have a pen. You just speak her name into, you know.
Nah, she's
a
a
staple. in the
Yeah,
world.
she is
she's a
staple.
legend in the game.
Yeah,
man.
she's a
Crazy.
legend in the game.
That's for the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame for
Hall of
sure.
Fame.
First ballot.
First ballot.
First ballot.
Most definitely.
With the first round pick.
First ballot.
Hell yeah.
That shit is
She was
really,
number 1
really
draft
crazy.
pick.
Man.
That's crazy.
She's very good at her craft.
I'm saying.
She's like like the way she was, her fame, it's like Victor Wembanyama or whatever his name is.
Victor
Yeah.
Wembanyama.
Everybody's craving over him.
Uh-huh. Everybody craving. They just know he's gonna be something. They know he's gonna be something. So.
Man, he better not let us down, man. Thon Maker. Man.
No, he's the truth. 7'5" can do everything.
7'5"?
Have y'all seen him?
Bro,
Yeah, he's that big. Have you seen him in person
7'5",
before?
bro?
Yeah, you didn't see him. I was
Yeah.
just playing his highlights. You didn't
Bro,
see
the
that shit?
nigga's 7'5", can shoot,
He was
dribble,
in-
pass,
he was in Chicago
everything.
one time.
Oh, he's
Dude,
the
I
ultimate.
saw that nigga
It's
in
really
real life. He's
unreal when you
huge.
watch it.
He's
You
the
seen him in
ultimate.
real life?
Yeah, he's huge.
Dang.
Wait, is that the?
That's a
high
skyscraper you
school
talking
kid?
to.
No.
No, he's
What
like
am I talking
he's
His name is Victor
bro.
Wembanyama.
You see it and you be like, "There's no way." You be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, let's
y'all talking about Thon
what's
or
it called? Let's start wrapping this thing
Yeah.
up though. We
I gotta see
hey,
what
I ain't gonna lie,
this
this was a W ass
Nah,
podcast.
this is a
No
good
cap.
one.
This is
Yeah,
a very,
thank
very
you.
good one. I fuck with this one. We appreciate you, Trent, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Coming out, you know what I'm
sir.
saying? Everybody give the ending high fives, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Come on, Malik. You can't leave
I
my
wish I
man
had a
hanging.
soundboard so I can put the applaud noise.
Yeah, low key.
we gotta get a soundboard.
Whole time we didn't even bring the table in. We fucking up.
Damn.
I mean, we didn't need it.
It's
Right now.
it's whatever.
Dominated.
But yeah. Go ahead, shout yourself out one more time. You know what I'm saying?
nigga-
Oh,
Like
last
social-
question. Last question.
Hold on,
last
wait,
question.
pause,
Hold
pause,
up.
pause it, pause it, pause
Last
it, pause
question.
it.
Last question. Last question.
Yeah, we
What it
finna
do?
get sucked up in the highlights, man.
Hold up. Last question. What do you feel like you want out of life?
Man, that's a very deep question. I feel like out of life, I just want to find my tribe. You know, find my consistent group of people who I feel like I can grow with consistently, take their lives as seriously as I take my own. And then even more so, I have a family to provide for. You know, whether that be the tribe, whether that, you know, whatever. I just want to build like a little ecosystem around myself. And I feel like whether I'm insanely rich or just ground level, helping people create my own stuff, I feel like I'm gonna be happy. But definitely out of life, just literally a tribe, a way to provide, and something that could push it. You know, I feel like everybody has their own vision. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't take it seriously either. Like they had their own vision, but I feel like the power to make it real, to turn your thoughts into reality, is something a lot of people have lost touch with because of technology or because of whatever. But definitely out of life, I just want to feel complete in that sense. I feel like if I'm able to provide for my family, my people, and create my stuff, I'm gonna be good. Honestly.
W answer.
That's
Yeah.
a W answer,
Yeah.
no cap. Because it's always, I always say, it's people it's anybody that can make the plan, but it's only a few motherfuckers that's gonna execute it.
Valid,
Exactly.
valid.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely. Thank you all for having me up here. For
Thank
real,
you
No,
for
thank
coming.
you
For coming.
Hey, we
Yeah.
ain't had a guest in a long ass time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Well, Layla was episode 49, so
Uh-huh.
you know,
It's
but
just
It feels
people
like
don't
it's
want to
been
take
people
it
don't wanna-
seriously.
yeah.
You took it seriously, so
Yeah, I was excited to come
instantly
up
get
here.
our respect.
I was excited to come out. You can ask him. I was definitely like, man, Joe, you can let me get on the show, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dead serious.
Nah,
I'm saying another high five.
Yeah,
Another high
W.
five. Go ahead, shout out your
W.
socials and everything of that sort. It will all still be in the description. Go ahead, shout it out again.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I go by Trent TR3NT. Socials on Instagram, I'm at Trent Works TR3NT Works _. I don't really be on Twitter. My Twitter, y'all don't need to see. Facebook, you can just find me at Trent Lige, Lige. But that's probably gonna change soon. So definitely just tap into the Instagram and you'll see everything. And as far as my brand and everything, as far as hosting shows, anybody in Chicago who wants to come out and perform, please do. Whether you paint, whether you sing, whether you're a comedian, whether you just play an instrument, slide through, have fun, show your stuff. And this is actually a hat from the brand. We go by Underdog. And on Instagram, you can follow us at underdog.ud. All right, love.
That's what's up, man.
Big
That's
W.
what's up. So, if you got any type of ending quote that you would just want them to, go ahead get a grasp on or anything, what would you have your ending quote be?
Ending quote. Y'all do some powerful stuff on this show.
Yeah.
For real. An ending quote.
Like to speak a positive
Anything,
message.
yeah, anything
positive
motivational.
message.
Can I take one out my phone?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
I
bro.
don't want to just come up with that.
Yeah, you came prepared.
Yeah, by all means.
You came prepared.
Yeah, I write hella quotes on my phone all the time. So, you know. Do.
Leah been hitting this episode though.
Bro, she been sleeping behind you the
I was
whole
saying.
episode.
Yeah.
man.
She ain't been clocked in.
Yeah, nah, she was like, I'm out for this one. Like, what a dog got.
She's hiding.
She is hiding.
They could probably see her on the camera though.
100%.
Yeah.
Got her hours in.
We only need to abuse her for a couple.
That's a crazy
Just
thing
for a
to
couple of
say. That's a
TikToks.
crazy thing.
Make sure when he's saying the down bad moment, she's in the background. They be in the comments. I only came to look at the dog.
I was saying.
All right, this quote I wrote myself because I sometimes think of stuff and I just write it down before I forget it, whether it rhymes or not, or whatever.
As you should.
But definitely this is kind of wordy, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Overcome the average so that your everyday can be monetized and your children won't be subject to the media and instant gratification, but rather above it and with the choice of whether to interact with it or not.
Damn.
So I hope that sense with y'all.
What the
Shit.
I hope it made sense.
That long ass Bible scripture.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say amen.
Amen.
Amen. No,
Y'all
no
don't
cap.
be driving and you just think of something like revolutionary, you're like, all right, hold on. So
God is
Yeah.
good.
I ain't never written a
Nah,
novel.
never wrote a
nah,
novel.
That's
Low-key
be in my
best
head.
quote.
That is a
best
really
quote.
That's the best
That's
quote.
the
That's the 100% the best
Love.
quote so far.
Love for sure.
All right, so we got one more task for you.
Okay.
All right, so out of this whole entire podcast and everything like that, what we like to do at the end is we like to give them a little phrase. It does not have to be positive or anything, just any random ass phrase you could think of that they got to comment in the comment section if they made it this far.
If you don't have one, I got one.
Anything, just anything off the top of the head.
Random.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
From Nemo.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
so random. That's a good one.
They gonna be rewinding that thing like, hold on, wait, what they say?
That is a good one.
Bro said that so fast. I was like, what?
It just came to be like
Say it again for them.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
No, the
Sherman
fact that
Bridge.
you just hear that, you just know what movie it's from and everything, man. That is funny as hell, man.
Classic.
So y'all go ahead, comment that down below. Brian, what did you have to say at the end?
Don't forget to check out the music video dropping
Yes,
Friday.
sir.
Don't forget to check out the project dropping next week. and keep
Yes,
streaming
sir.
keep streaming that song. Y'all love it. They love it. They love that song.
Hey, we appreciate a lot of y'all that's coming through for the music, coming through for the official videos, coming through for
Man,
everything.
don't worry,
man.
bro. We are evolving.
Yes.
Wait till
Just-
y'all see the music video though.
It's taking some time, but all good things take some time.
We just basically we're in our evolution stage, you know what I'm saying? We understand that the quality and everything is gonna jump even more. It's gonna jump even more. Just starting off even with the simple thing of the time codes and everything like that, that's still big as hell.
That's
A
what I'm
lot of
saying.
y'all love it, and I'm just glad that y'all
Step
really
by
love
step.
it. So the more I do research, the more that we just basically we evolve as a whole entire group and as a whole. So, that's what we trying to do. We trying to, evolve to.
We will be everlasting.
Yes, that's pretty much the whole goal.
We
you know
will be
what I'm saying?
everlasting.
But then in about 40, 50 years,
You better get used to our face.
yeah, I'm about to say in 40, 50 years, motherfucking grandkids, well, apart
You
from the
already
ones I
got like
have now, apart from the ones I have now, what's it called? They'll be able to watch the podcast and
Great grandkids.
see our upbringing and everything like that. So, yeah, we love to see y'all really supporting us. And do you know what we say at the ends?
Jog my memory.
Okay, I got you. So at the end, that was a W ass
That was a
digress.
dumb
No
one. That was a
cap.
W
Hey, it's been
digress.
W
I
digresses.
give
No
you that
cap. So at the end, I say 1, 2, 3. Wait, what do I say?
1, 2, 3. Down bad on me. Down
Yeah,
bad
I say
on 3.
down bad on me, down bad on 3. Then I say 1, 2, 3, and then we all say we all down bad. So yeah, y'all make sure if y'all like this video, make sure that y'all leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If you're on any type of audio platform, make sure that you go ahead and rate this 5-star. I can't stress that enough. And we will catch y'all next week, episode number 52 in the books. Down bad on me, down bad on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We all down bad.
Love you guys.
I ain't gonna cap the Amazonian, man. That is fucking hilarious.
Nah, that's wild.
Down to ride, are you down to ride? Are you down to die? Are you down to fight? Down to ride, are you down to die? Are you down to fight? Are you down to ride?
Are you down, are you down, are you down to ride? Are you down to be the source of